Hey there, everyone. Get ready for possibly a really short stream, though there's a good chance I'll suck really hard tonight and make it a bit longer than it would be. Because really the only thing I have planned tonight is finishing Doom Eternal. Since we didn't kinda, do that last time. So that's the plan for the night. I'm hoping that I'll at least get an hour out of it, but I might suck enough to make it too. We'll see. However, I guess if I need to, I can pull up something, as an extra. I'm just not sure what it would be. But I appreciate anyone being here tonight, though. How you doing? Been a busy boy the past couple days. Managed to finish up my Hitman rough draft today. I've had like the worst writer's block while writing that thing. It is really hard to for me to write sins for stealth games, apparently, because I had the same issue with Splinter Cell. Well, stealth games not named Metal Gear Solid, that is. Now, what's better than playing Doom Eternal DLC, chat? Drinking sweetened tea. I had green tea today, but for my tea, but I didn't have any more stevia for it. So it's like, how bad could it be without that? I think I've just gotten a bit too used to having stevia in my tea. It's very bitter, and I'm not exactly a fan. Have to buy some more tomorrow. Since I'm only probably going to be fighting the final boss of this game tonight, I don't think I'll bother making a YouTube announcement video, since it seems kind of, bad, shitty. So I think I'll only do a Discord announcement. We just finished watching the 4-hour Snyder cut of... Oof, 4 hours long. That's a long-ass movie. So much better than Joss Whedon shit show. For 4 hours, it better be the damn best movie you've ever seen. That's a hell of a commitment for a movie. That's like... Isn't like 4 hours about the same length as the director cuts of like the Lord of the Rings films? I mean, if you liked it, yeah, I'm glad you got something good out of it. Now, is he going to release a director's cut of Batman vs. Superman, which was also kind of legendarily shit? And then maybe of, like, Man of Steel, which is also pretty crap. Basically, they need to re-release all the Snyderverses, right? They gotta redo all of them. Like, we gotta do it right this time. They couldn't have picked a better time. I mean, Marvel isn't doing anything but TV shows right now, after all. Marvel seems like they're in a weird state now. They don't really know what they want to do next, since they finished up their big storyline. What do we do? Had to recast a lot of people. What's up, everyone? Hello. How you doing? Discord announcement set. Let's get a few more people in here. Like I said, not going to do a YouTube announcement since I've only got the final boss to do. It's not much of a research stream at that point. Marvel had to delay everything. True. But from what they've shown like they have planned, it still isn't that interesting looking. Like, I guess it's like the seed. Maybe there's some seeds in there. But I don't know. They had like a 4-year, 5-year plan of like the movies and TV shows they want to release. Is this going to be a short stream? It could be. I might suck a lot and make it a bit longer. I mean, if you were here last time I was, attempting the boss, the final boss, I wasn't doing so hot. And I was getting very, very southern. Very angry. Hey, Yuna, how's it going? How am I? I have so far, I'm drinking unsweetened green tea. I didn't have any stevia for it, so it's like, very bitter, but, sometimes you need an adult flavor, right? Like, to remind you what life is really all about. Drinking down things you don't like. Greetings, Moo Priest. You missed me making a great pizza. How was I supposed to watch you making a pizza? Were you, like, streaming that? Also, Kurosaki, thank you for the 15 months. The rare Moo is yours. Take it with pride, my dear friend. You probably also thought a movie with a talking raccoon and a walking tree that can only say its name sounded uninteresting. I actually had never even heard of the Guardians of the Galaxy before that movie trailer. I was like, who? I thought they were like a new group of people they'd made up. I didn't think it was weird. I mean, I knew there was like weird stuff in Marvel Universe. I mean, there's a talking duck in the same universe. I've known that one for a long time. So a talking raccoon and a tree thing. A tree thing isn't that big of a deal. I mean, there's also Swamp Thing out there after all. So it didn't really weird me out, but I'd like, who are these guys again? You want to brag about it on stream? Well, be my guest. I hope it turned out well. When will I do everything wrong with GTA 5? I kind of want to do some GTA sim videos this year. So I will probably... Actually, I plan to play through Grand Theft Auto 4 and its expansion packs pretty soon, actually. Because I'd probably want to do that before I do 5. Feel that'd be good practice before I move on to 5. What's up, Sammy? Face Clef, how you? Thank you for the 50-month sub. 50 goddamn full-fledged months. Now they're hoping to capture the same feeling as GOTG, again with the Eternals. And I know very little about the Eternals other than they're just like, sort of like mutants. And they have like a rivalry with them and they're just kind of lamer. Xiong-Chi, no idea what that is. I just know they've been doing a lot of television shows. They got like, Flying Captain America and, WandaVision. Heads up, GTA 4 is crashy. I'm probably gonna play it on console, actually. I actually still own it on Xbox 360. So I'll probably play that version. Because, yeah, I'm very much aware that the PC version just barely works. Unless there's like some fan patches for it. That's the Inhumans, not the Eternals. Okay, see, they sound very similar to me. Okay, what the Eternals? They're godlike people living on another planet, probably. Thanos, whatever the fuck his name is one of them. I know that much. They live on Pluto, right? I'm just taking some wild stabs. You guys can tell I am not a comic book guy, right? I mean, I'm making it very obvious. I know more about anime than I know about comics. Really, the only comic exposure I got is like from Spider-Man and X-Men cartoons when I was a kid. That was it. Everything else is like, and well, Batman too. Everything else is like, I don't care about it. What are we going to be doing tonight? Well, Miyoko, we're going to be finishing Doom Eternal DLC. We really only have the final boss to do. I didn't really need to put really in there because that is really all we have to do. Depending on how long that takes me, it might be the entire stream, because it might, who knows, I might get stuck on it. If I beat it quick enough, I might try to play something else tonight, I'm just not sure what. Also, Basecliff, 500 bits. This week has been rather mentally taxing, but it's the weekend and you have money. Seriously though, it's good to be here. Well, just slip it right into my streamer G-string. Comfortable place for it. I kid, but I'm sorry about you having a taxing week, man. I mean, lady. Hopefully, you can get a little bit of amusement out of me tonight. Where is the Ninja Turtles from? Marvel or DC? Wasn't it something other than those two and they got bought by one of them? I couldn't tell you. There's like a bunch of off-brand, besides Marvel and DC out there that I don't know about. Basically, this is another Sekiro. It could be. However, I spent 6 hours fighting the final boss of Sekiro and didn't beat it, and then I had to come back. Then I had to like, go back and level up a bunch before I could finally come back and beat it. Dark Horse, and they make The Walking Dead. See, there's a bunch of them. I know there used to be like Vertigo and a few others. But like I said, I'm not a comic book chat. I mean, clearly I'm not a comic book, but I'm not a comic book guy. Those were not a part of my childhood. We didn't have any comic book stores where I lived, and there's just no exposure to it. Mirage Comics. See, I told you it was one of those third-party groups. The only thing I knew about, Ninja Turtles was they had a bitching cartoon, and that they had a couple really awesome, video games. Your dad gave you a box of his old comics, the majority of which you still haven't read. They might, if your dad gave them to you, they're like, 70s or 80s comics. Those might be worth some cheddar. Some fucking do-re-mi. I learned that line from the, calling money do-re-mi. That was in the Hitman Absolution game. Vertigo is a subsidiary? Well, yeah, they all get bought out eventually, don't they? I have a question for you, chat. Maybe you can fill me in. When it comes to Quentin Tarantino movies, Is there a movie where there's a character who has one of those electronic, larynxes that they have to stick to their neck and talk with? It's something that's been on my mind recently, because I notice whenever someone tries to copy Quentin Tarantino, they always include that character into their stories. And I'm wondering, I can't think of any actual character in Quentin Tarantino verse that actually has been like that. But I haven't seen all the movies. So I just, before I make that a line in my upcoming Hitman video, I just want to know if that's actually a thing. Has there been a Quentin Tarantino character that's had an electronic voice box larynx? I don't think there, in all the ones I've seen, there hasn't been. Yeah, I know about the feet. I don't know why they don't. Yeah, there should have been a lot of feet shots in the Hitman video. I mean, in the Hitman game, since they were aping his style. But I just, for the life of me, cannot think of any Quentin Tarantino character who's ever had the electronic voice box. But everyone who tries to ape his style has that character in whatever they make. There's like 2 video games that try to be like Quentin Tarantino. One is Wet. The other is Hitman Absolution. They both have a electronic larynx character. You've seen one? I've seen more than one Tarantino film. But, well, I know, okay, you've seen them all. Well, I know I haven't seen a bunch of his more recent westerns and stuff. What was actually a pretty solid... I never played it, I just know it was like going for Quentin Tarantino. He has a verse, sort of. It's not really very well connected, though. Hold on a second. Hateful Eight is... Yeah, I haven't really watched his recent stuff. What was a fun game, but the middle of the game just got all dull. Get it, beat it in one day. Yeah, I heard it was very... I remember seeing it and thinking like, it's alright looking, but I'm guessing it's probably very dated now. Never played it though. I just remember there's like a scene where you're like jumping on cars in a freeway. Did I ever watch CB4? CB4? No. Doesn't ring a bell. So. I'm just trying to get, warmed up, chat, before I go in and fight them. Yeah, I'm guessing we don't have to start the beginning of the fight, because we did get checkpoints too, right? So we'll start on those last 2 ticks of health. Might as well stop beating around the bush and get to it. Let's kill God. Have I ever watched the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin? I have not. The only stuff I've seen with Eddie Murphy recently is him doing voice acting roles. I have not seen an actual Eddie Murphy, or a legit Eddie Murphy movie in a long time. Oh yeah, let me turn my volume down. It's back. Let's finish the fight, chat. I can remember how to do this again now. Alright, oh, there we go. Whoops. Okay, yeah. Gotta time those shield bashes a bit better. Oh yeah, don't have a doggy power. You thought I beat him? No, I got frustrated and I stopped. It was also like 1 AM. Nope. See, I'm already really rusty after just 1 day away from, well, 2 days away from it. Ow. Ow. Believe in me, don't do that. I need your lack of confidence today. It'll make me angrier and therefore stronger. I like his lines. He's got good lines. You will burn. You will die, Slay. He sounds like Captain Shredder. Could they really not come up with a better voice for him? Oh, I just realized I'm dying. To put it on baby mode. See, I like that. Now that's what I need. Why are you still alive? I did the hammer smash. Oh yeah, this bullshit. Yep. He's being real stingy with the dogs. To make my own old hammer smash and then... Ah! Everything in this world is too fragile! Oh, now you give them to me once I get it. Oh, out of ammo. Out of ammo. Oh well. Steve, not even angry. What up? What's up, everyone? I'm sorry I wasn't able to pay attention. Yeah, this is one of those moments where I can't look away from the the screen. Me and GSN should do a video. Do you mean Game Care Network? He stopped doing Sin videos, didn't he? That's what people have been telling me. And I don't know. Apparently he didn't like me very much from what what people were telling me. So I don't know if that would ever happen. Really going to this already, are we? Yeah, just kill me. It's a bad run. What did I do? I don't know. No, he probably didn't really have any issue with me, but apparently he did take a few swipes at me. That's fine. All me now. Wait, it's all me now anyway, so I'm the ultimate winner, right? Yeah, use... He didn't quit, he just wants to diversify his content. He says he will on occasions. Basically only like every once in a while. Wait, I mean, he pretty much already was only doing it on occasion, right? He's only doing like a couple of like Sin videos a year. From what I've been told. Like I said, I don't watch this stuff, I have to rely on what you people tell me. So that could really, lead to some inaccurate inaccurate statements people are making. But I never had any issue. Can you guys hear me over the sound of all the guns, by the way? I've been wondering that all night. Or like every time I played this game. Nope. That much health back up. Just that much. Oh, that was a... Nope. Well, dead. Yours got here. What is Dart fighting? God. Essentially. But they call him the Dark Lord. It's a bit of a meta commentary, I think. Yes. Dash into his face. You are a dick. And your... whatever your AI is, I hate it. Ah! Nope, just don't ever use it. That's cool. Now we start over from the beginning. How does this boss compare to the rest of the X-Pack? X-Pack. X-Pac? I'm not sure what you mean by that last word, but he's a really shitty boss fight. We'll say that much about him. Not fun. Not Doom. Yeah, I'm gonna make the classic argument. He's not Doom. Yeah, okay, expansion pack. I've never heard it referred to as the X-Pack. It's like a weird statement, but it's... I don't know. It's not very good in my opinion. Nope, I just don't like these. He's basically a giant marauder fight, and I already didn't like the marauders as it was. I've finally managed to get good. I mean, I did beat all of the Part 1 DLC, which was way harder overall. Ah. Oh, you dick. No! I need the zombie at least alive momentarily. He heals every physical hit. His range ones don't, though. But he also gets to decide when you can attack him, which is the shitty part. Like, nope. Nope. Yes. Oh, you caught up with me there. Cool. So, I know I call this a short stream, but the way this is going. Who knows? It might be a 2-hour one. 3 hours even. Ah. No, wrong gun. I set up. Whoa. Uh-oh. Put my hand on the keyboard for a second. Right. Nope, no green. Hey, Shang Tsung. Alright. I'll use my hammer strike for this instead then. What? Oh, it's gonna take more than squinting tonight, chat. It's gonna take way more than squinting. Oops. Okay. I think I need to go back to just ignoring the Hell Knight. Why'd they make the Marauder the final boss? Because they actually think the Marauder is a great enemy design for Doom. And they just wanted to, like, prove it by making the final boss a big, even worse Marauder. Wait, what? No! Bullshit! I stunned him with the hammer. Sometimes it doesn't even technically freaking work. So GMC, thank you for the gift sub. I probably missed a few things tonight, I'm sorry. Feel bad for that zombie. He's like out there in the middle of nowhere. Doing a jam? You are just doing the jam on him, are you? He wants to get the start up the monsters again. I got oh, this is over. Screw it up. It's giving me a lot of wolf dogs this time, though. Ow. Oh. Fine, it's fine, doesn't matter. Cool, you just get health back when you don't hit me, huh? I'll do it. Held up. Whoa. God, not good. Oh. It's the wrong gun. Stop it, it hurt. Now he's back to full health, so this entire fight has been wasted. Chad, we'll get there though. That's why we dedicated a night to it. I basically just need a really lucky run where everything goes right. This ain't it. Why is he being healed? He has life leech. Whenever he lands a physical attack on you, it gets back most of his health. Really, one full combo will fully heal his health bar on you. Will I do Far Cry's DLC? I mean, Far Cry 3? I don't think so. That's a little late in me to be doing that. I think the game just crashed. The BFG crashed the game. That's a nice thing to have. That's a good start. Feeling good, feeling strong and brave. You absolutely hate life leech on bosses? Yeah, it's really bad on him too. Because I feel that his sword hitbox is a bit wonky sometimes and hits you. No, the BFG kind of is pointless anymore. I don't think, you know, the new Bethesda, you know, once Doom 2016 was such a big success, they got a bunch of other Bethesda workers coming in to work on it. And they had ideas. Ideas, chat. Dangerous ideas. Like Marauders. And, you know, lore. Really dumb lore. If I tried the Unmaker, yep, it's worthless. But you know what? Just for you in chat, I will actually, instead of using the chain gun on him, I will whip out the Unmaker and hit him with that when I stun him. Have I ever smoked or vaped? I tried to smoke a few cigarettes when I was younger, but it didn't go so well because I was too stupid to know how to do it properly. This is a bad run already. And I've smoked some pot, but I'm not a smoker, per se. That does no more damage than my machine gun. That's how bad the Unmaker is, your optional power weapon. That was a waste of all the ammo for that. That's why, children, you never use the Unmaker. Just ain't very good. Yeah, actually less damage. Oh, well, yeah, you take all that health back. You need it more than me. Now I got no BF shot to deal with these big assholes. Since it's so useless, the Unmaker is a starting pistol. It might as well be. It's like they make you really work for that in the base game, but it is never worth using over the BFG. You're waiting for quad damage? They don't like those anymore either, by the way. That was another change you make. They hardly ever give you that in the DLC. I don't think I got one quad damage. I think it was like not even a single berserk. Is it like, you know, speed up and that was it. There might have been one quad damage in there somewhere. Can you use the BFG on him? It does less damage than the machine gun. You just saw me use it there. It does very nothing, next to nothing on him. You just gotta stun him and then just wail on him and hope you don't get all your health taken from you. The hammer is what you're meant to use on him. It's the mechanic they introduced. Ah. And then blood punch, you know. By the way, they do give you the checkpoints. He had 5 total health bars. Look how much health he got back from that. Oh no. Give me some wolves. I need some wolves. Real bad. Thank you. I just need you to give me a shot. Come on. Oh! Eat my fucking genitalia. I don't know why I didn't want to swear there. Didn't feel worth it. Looks like we'll be playing something else tonight besides this chat. I'm not sure what though. Oh, he taught. One word. We're not so different, you and I. Oh. So did I just kill the Emperor of Man? Well, he was the first being, apparently. Basically, we killed God, actually. Oh, and we killed ourselves, apparently. Oh, no, we're being entombed? Okay. Wake me when you need me. Kind of ending, right? Wasn't the way he came out of a crypt, the tomb in 2016, and so it's poetry. You see, it ends where it began, right back into it. Council of Anime is before you. Confess your sins. The blood of your sword never dry, and may we never need you again. Did they G-Man would be more intriguing. Well, that was kind of pants. We come from Mu and we return as Mu, exactly. That just feels kind of unsatisfying that they ended like the Slayer storyline in a deal, and kind of like a uninteresting DLC story. Like that feels like they wanted to do another game, but I don't know, they had to do it as DLC instead. Now we will get the Doom prequels. Well, we already know the prequels. I mean, that's the original Doom games. Wake up, Mr. Doomslayer. Kilroy, thank you for the 26 months. Yay, just in time to see credits. Well, we're playing something else after this. I'm just not sure. They've said that's the end of the Doomslayer story, I believe, and they plan to continue on in Doom with like other characters, maybe. Is it the point-and-click Cal game? No, I don't have those installed. Chat, I gotta make a note to get some stevia tomorrow over my tea, because drinking like this unsweetened green tea without it is really rough. Gonna play as Daisy the Rabbit? Sure. It'll be interesting to see what direction they take. I personally, though, I want them to like revive Quake properly, rather than more Doom. Quake got done dirty by that, Quake Champions game. I think they need to, like, do that now. What does Kate think of this bullshit? I don't know. I don't know if she plays Doom. I know she plays Diablo. She mentioned that in our last stream together. So she probably likes other Hell-based enemies. Quake 5. Just a reboot of Quake, sort of like they did with Doom, would be fine. You ran out of non-fat sweeteners, so you had to use sugar? Yeah, I'm not putting sugar in my tea, though. Don't drink your calories, chat. I just, tilted my head back and drained that cup because I couldn't, like, stand to sip it anymore. How about sugarcane? I mean, no, just sugar in general. Certain things are. I don't like to drink my calories. Is basically my stake on the matter. My take. Quake Champions was the game that didn't go. Did that game ever even finish development? It was like an early access, and I kind of didn't hear anything about it for a while. Stevia apparently blocks the good bacteria in your gut. A fairly recent study found. Might want to start shopping around to try out. You sure about that? I think I read that same study. I didn't see anything about Stevia. In fact, I've heard the other studies that say Stevia is really good for you. That's the thing with all these food studies. You'll hear one, then like a year later, you'll hear a conflicting one. And that's because they're all usually funded by various agriculture companies. How many times have you read different studies on how eggs are good for you than bad for you? No, it's all about eating the red meat. No, red meat's bad for you. Eat the white meat. No, white meat is, full of, other stuff. Eat the red meat. Basically, as long as you're not eating raw, concentrated, like, pork fat, I think you're mostly alright. It's all about moderation more than anything. Remember when smoking was healthy? That one has been consistently bad for a while, but there was a time when, like, your doctor would be there, smoking a cigarette and prescribing smoking to you. I think that would be like the 40s or 50s, though. Do I own Chrono Trigger? We could play that. I wouldn't really want to start a Chrono Trigger stream. That's you gotta dedicate yourself to that. So you'll be streaming it multiple times in a row. That's a long game. Consume your drugs responsibly. Exactly. You measure that dose properly. Like honey in your tea? I've done it a couple times, but I don't know. It really honey really changes the flavor of the tea, though. Sometimes you really feel like just drinking syrup. I will admit that I did that a few times as a kid. But then again, there was rarely anything to actually eat in the refrigerator at the end of the month, so sometimes I had no choice. I'm one of those kids, chat, that can tell you what grass tastes like. Well, one of those former kids that can tell you what grass tastes like. Chrono Trigger is only about 10 hours. If you know what you're doing, you know who you're talking to, right? I'm not a speedrunner. Tried to replay Resident Evil 7 yesterday. Remember how much you fucking hate insects? Well, that's only one small part of it, though. You've eaten grass? Because you were hungry or because you were just a stupid kid? Because I've eaten grass a couple times when I was a kid because there was nothing else. And I was like, had hunger pains. Fun times. Did I also eat glue paste? Never ate that. I have talked about all the weird stuff I ate as a kid. I like, frozen hot dogs and whatnot. And there was times I actually, you know those cans of, like, creamer? Like heavy milk or whatever it is? It's, like, condensed milk. I would, like, pop one of those open and, like, drink that. Because it was, like, really sweet milk. It's like, oh, this stuff is good. Got the Resident Evil comes out in a month. I haven't. I need a new release. I've been playing old stuff. Gotta say, trying to make sins for like non-Metal Gear stealth games, it's really freaking hard too. It's, I don't know, like writer's blocks me real hard. Same boat, childhood. It sucks, but oh yeah, it was quite the experience. However, it strengthened you for the world to come. Now you see all these kids who grew up in the middle class and like they can't cope. Like, this wasn't supposed to how things supposed to be. I was supposed to be a doctor, making 100K a year or more. Now I'm just a Starbucks barista. Should play It Takes Two. I'm waiting to play that with Kate, so I'll be playing that one. Don't worry. Really were like Snake and Metal Gear Solid 3. Motherfucker looks like anything that ass, but how does it taste? Well, he doesn't eat it because he likes it. He just, has to do it to survive. Is there anything else notable set to release this month? This month? I don't think there's anything. Nothing that's on my radar, anyways. This has been a very, kind of dry slate at the beginning of the year. Usually the first couple months of the year have quite a few releases. At least the past couple have. Not this one, though. There's been practically nothing. There were a few things that were supposed to come out, but then they got, indefinitely delayed. Like, you were supposed to get, like, the Vampire Masquerade, but then that game was looking like crap. And they, took it away from the developer and indefinitely delayed it, along with a few other things. April 23rd, Nier Remake and Assassin's Creed Valhalla DLC. You just had to mention the second one, huh? Yeah, I guess Nier Remake then. Am I gonna circle back around? To Cyberpunk? If the DLC is substantial enough. If it's like the Witcher 3 DLC where you get like massive campaigns, maybe then. If it's just like small stuff, probably not. Will I ever stream the Killzone series? The only one I could currently play is the one that was released at the beginning of the PS4 life, because I don't think the others were ever re-released on anything, were they? And I don't own a PS3, or even a PS2 anymore, for like the first one. Cyberpunk can eat a bean. Well, that would make it healthier, wouldn't it? Will I ever send any of the Witcher games? Well, I plan to do... Yeah, actually, I plan to send all 3 eventually. Plus, possibly the Witcher 3 DLC. Any word on that PS5? Nope. Still don't have one. Probably won't be getting one anytime soon. There's none for sale. They're always sold out on websites, and the stores around me never have them in stock. Killzone 3 is on PlayStation now. I don't like playing, streaming my games to me. I did that for Metal Gear Solid 4, and it was not a fun time. You got yours by sheer luck. That's pretty much what any... Unless you're paying for the scalper prices, you're getting them by sheer luck. You're just in the right place at the right time. If I get one this year, I'll be happy, but even that I'm not so sure about. I might eventually have to break down and pay like twice the price for a scalp version, even though I would hate myself for doing it. Twice the price, more like 3 times the price. Did I ever send a Halo game? I have not yet sent any Halo games. I started to send Halo 5, but it was so boring I gave up on it. Rumors about the 3080 Ti coming out soon, can probably hold off and see. I probably won't be able to buy one of those either. There's a chip shortage, so those will be like a paper launch just like the 3080s were. We have like 10 of them, and they're sold out before they even go up on the site. Scalpers are good, are they? Oh yes, the very salt of the earth. Scalp chads and all. How about we just pop back in Valheim and watch me build a house? I don't really have anything left to do in Valheim. I can't... my base is kind of built up, and I just be like building stuff for the sake of it. I mean, I can play Valheim if people want to watch me play that. I mean, yeah, I'm down for playing Valheim. I mean, I don't really know what I do in it, because I have beaten all the current bosses.
Hello? He's still here? Great. I have a message for you from Marty, Hugo, and all the hardworking devs at id Software. Thanks for playing. Hell wouldn't be the same without you.
I'm surprised they didn't put on a last message there, like, oh, by the way, Marauders are cool. Laughs in Marauder. Well, there we go, chat. The DLC has been beaten on hard mode, as it should be. Well, I streamed 12 minutes when it releases. Is that top-down game where you're like living in a loop or something in like an apartment building? Maybe. Any Silent Hill games? I'm actually thinking of buying like the 2 shittier Silent Hill games and streaming those at some point this year. You know the ones. Downpour and like the Homecoming. Yeah, I like this DLC. I liked it all the way up into the final boss. Final boss was pants. Otherwise, in the part 2, Ancient Gods 2 was better than Ancient Gods 1. Silent Hill 1. Well, not Silent Hill 1 is not shit, but I was talking about the ones I'd want to make a Sin video on would be those 2. Stream the title card of Persona 5 for 2 hours. No. Chat, a lot of people messaged me, like, over the past day, and were disappointed that I didn't do the most predictable thing ever and do a April Fool's stream where I pretend like I was going to play Persona 5. Like, the fact that all of you were hoping I would do that tells me that would have been a stupid idea and so predictable. Like, everyone would see that coming. Please, have a little bit more originality. Like you were disappointed that I didn't do the thing you expected I would do on that holiest of days. Here's the thing: April Fool's Day kind of sucks. It's too common now. Everyone's in on it. Final boss shouldn't have been called boss or be praised. For what the series was, that was since that's like the overall ending of Doom Guy's story. That was kind of like meh. Ninja Gaiden remakes are coming out soon. I think chat would be well behaved. I actually wouldn't mind playing Ninja Gaiden. I never completed that back on Xbox, actually. Stream over. Stream is not over. I plan to play something else. I'm just kind of currently thinking in my head what I want to play. Let me actually look through my Steam library. What do I currently have installed? What I should have done is stream Persona 5 as an April Fool's joke, then actually play it. Then I'd have to like keep playing it though. Is Ninja Gaiden with Kasumi from Dead or Alive? Yeah, it's part of the Dead or Alive universe. How about we play Dark Souls? I don't own any Dark Souls game, I don't think. I'd have to download it too. I'm looking at what I currently have installed. Just so you're aware. I can play Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. You know what? I'll hold off on that one. That's too special. I mean, there's a better porn game out there anyways. It's called Subverse, apparently. Like I said, Valheim is an option if people want to see me play more than that. I don't know what I would be doing though, other than like just looking for new lands. No, I have not played Subverse. I just know about it. I don't even own it. Straight up. I know there's plenty of straight up porn games. You see them all the time on the Steam, new release page. Hold a controller at crotch level. I can tell you the vibration from a controller is not going to be enough to probably get you off unless you are just just hit puberty and are that sensitive. It's not that strong of a vibration. What do I have that won't sin? There's plenty of games that aren't really in my sin category. All of you in chat just hit puberty. Congrats. It's a troubling time. You can download the custom workshop projects for Half-Life Alyx. I don't have my VR setup set up though. I'd have to like get my light boxes out and hook them up on the walls. And I don't think I have any more sticky pads, so VR is not in the question right now. Actually, I had one fall off my wall like a week ago, and that's why it's not set up. So I wouldn't even know if it. I'm hoping it didn't break. I didn't check it after it happened, so I'll have to like double check that out, make sure it's working before I try to do anything like that. How does puberty work? Your body floods with all sorts of horny hormones. Simply put. You bought the extendo stands and shoved them in the corners of your room? That's probably what I should have done, but my dumb ass is like, I'll just use some sticky pads. And then when it gets too hot in my room, the adhesive comes off. Hormones, if you will. Congratulations, you were the first person in all of humanity to make the word hormones a joke. Thoughts on Eternal now that I've cleared all the story content? The base game's fine. DLC's, the plot of the DLC is very, mainly miss rather than hit, I would say. That's about the kindest thing I can say about it. The plot just kind of like undermines everything you feel like they were building towards, because for like a really weak ending. You know, do you ever get that weird thing where you like look through your Steam library and you see games you don't even remember buying and don't know what they're about? When did I get this? This doesn't look like something I would buy. Then again, I sometimes get like free keys from like indie developers. Like, here's a cool game, man. And I never play them. Steam bundles? I haven't bought a Steam bundle in a long time. There's not been very many good Steam bundles. Most of the stuff on the Steam sales I already own. Since I buy games usually when they come out, because I have to do, work on them. So like I said, Valheim is an option if chat actually wants to see me play more of that. I don't know what we would be doing though. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that would take me at least an hour. Well, technically, I have killed an hour so far. Oh, wait a minute. Could play this for like a one-off, because I don't think I'll ever be finishing it. It's a possibility. Whatever happened to Wonderful 101? Chat wasn't that interested in it. So I only streamed it that one time. And it's been so long I have to relearn how to play it now too. Is it Metal Gear Kart? It is not. It is not Crash Bandicoot. Well, let me close out of Doom though. Let's see if I can get this to work first and foremost. You guys want an old game? Maybe some of you have played it before. Hopefully it works. I think it should work. We'll see. How old we talking? PS2 old. From a developer that no longer even exists. Yep, someone in chat said it. Infamous Tomb. Apparently I'm at the like, yo, hold on a second. That ain't the right depth, OBS doesn't know what the hell to do with that. And it's a, it's a helpful 4:3. No widescreen option, I don't believe. And the game crashed, because I alt-tabbed out. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's the thing. These old games, they have not been updated in a long-ass time. So that unless you can find a good fan patch, they are sometimes incredibly unstable. Yeah, I know there's supposedly a new one, so that's what got me interested in looking through, maybe playing through this one at some point. LucasArts games, you don't exist anymore. Yeah, the Collective is the developer. I think they went out of business, didn't they? Right. Does a controller even work with this? Okay, it does. Just now realized I should have changed this from Doom Eternal. This is going to be a very weird looking Doom Eternal. Oh, ow, stop. What? That's not... Exceptional encounter. Would you like more info? Will take several seconds. No, I don't want... What the hell? The game crashed again because I tried to change resolution. Oh, this will be an experiment, chat. Tonight is a night of difficulties, I think. That's the reason I haven't tried playing this, even though I've had it downloaded forever, is because it's been a bit unstable. Let me try a few more times, see if I can change the resolution. I should play Star Wars Dark Forces? I don't know if I even own that. Alright, that's slightly better. I don't think any of these are going to be 16:9 though. 1280 by 960. 1600 by 1200. I think it just goes to 16. Yeah, it's the highest the resolution goes, so we'll leave it there. You know what? Since this is not anything I'm doing for videos, we will leave subtitles on as well. Because who knows? I probably won't even play through all this. Alright, that should do it. Not exactly a lot of options there, as you can see. Did the screen freeze? Maybe it's not on my end, but maybe it didn't for some reason in OBS. Where's the anti-aliasing? This was an old-ass PS2 port. Probably isn't any of that. Hold on a second. For some reason, OBS... Yeah, OBS can barely even... I'm gonna have to use, like, display capture. Render errors. Try that again. This game doesn't like it if you alt-tab out. Yeah, I can't wait for the ray tracing mod to show up for this game. And now for some reason in OBS it's like really weirdly centered. Why you do that? I have to like risk alt-tabbing out to fix this issue now. Don't crash on me. Oh, you crashed! Fuck! Or did you? What are you doing to me, game? Why are you driving me nuts? Outriders is enough narrative for me to pick apart. I know nothing about it. Maybe we can go back using game capture. This game reminds you of Jade Empire? Well, it's definitely playing like Jade Empire, where by that I mean it isn't playing at all. Will they ever get past the title screen? Eventually. It takes a bit of effort. Come on, we just beat the Dark Lord in Doom. We can do this. I don't want to start up a giant RPG chat. I really don't. So stop recommending me like, you should play KOTOR or Persona or a Chrono Trigger. That's a lot of work to start an RPG. You don't do it on a whim. Okay, now that's all sorts of wrong. Everything I do breaks it again. Right. This should be the last time we have to, like, restart. No. Is Harrison Ford... Come on, you think that a PS2 game, you'll somehow manage to convince the Harrison Ford to be in a PlayStation 2 game? He's like one of the grumpiest men you could ever meet, and he's like, PlayStation 2. What? No, there's no way. I don't think he'd never be in a video game. Christmas theme Metal Gear Solid, Merry Gear Solid. I have never heard of these. Well, I'm definitely getting this stream copyrighted for that constant Indiana Jones theme jingle. Alright, I think we're good. We can now see if the game will actually start if I hit new game. Look at that, that's a fancy intro. Dart. Dr. Jones. You know, the Dartigan's last name is supposed to be Jones, actually. Wolf of Manor. Where you Pola? Or why you Pola? I like that name. Hello, Father Dartigan. My computer is gurgling again, but it's probably fine.
According to the map, that stone head marks the
gurgling only happens if something's underwater, you know.
Beyond the city lies the temple of the Black River Goddess, and inside, the idol of Kuruwatu. I'm close now.
Oh, there he is. He's got that iconic stare. Well, they're doing their best job. They're doing their best to sound like Harrison. He even walks really stiffly like Harrison would. We got punches. Jump. Guess like that's all I can do right now. They'll clearly have a gun, but I don't think I can pull that out yet. Doom Eternal, yeah, well, we finished Doom Eternal early, and now we're just playing something else because I didn't want the stream to end average as an hour. Oh, I don't have a gun because birds. Ah. Yeah. You know, you don't appreciate modern graphics, so you go back to the old stuff and look at these, oof, crusty JPEGs. It's an art form, chat, to make a, a crusty JPEG look like an actual background. I think they pulled it off quite. Could be, how do I select anything? Oh, okay, select, you actually had to press select. That is really awkward. Pretty sure this game is locked at 30 frames per second, too. Have you played Mortal Kombat Armageddon Conquest? I have not. Sadly. So you select and start to actually... Oh, I got 6 bullets. I better not be wasting those. Canteen. Whoops, there we go. Good. 1 bullet. Okay, that's held, I guess. Or do you actually have to keep your water up? Not today, alcohol, not today. Not giving in to the drinks. Would be, I'm really trying to not to make a Daffy Dartigan BD. You know, make whatever joke you feel comfortable making. Don't hold back, all right? Let's move on. Maybe something will happen. Walk into obstacles to make Indy climb over them. Need more hot lore to drop on us about the unfinished Dartigan films? I'd have to come up with some kind of catchy name for the project involving the word real. I mean, did I tell you what the name of it was? Because I did have a name for the project. It was called Still Life with Filmmakers. I kind of like, I think I went over all the, important stuff, and that was just like, we tried to do a live-action series, and then we started work on, like, a Kung Pao-inspired series, and never really did anything else. Then I started up a gaming channel, right? Okay, how do you manually aim? I want to shoot the birds. I don't think there's a manual aim in this game. I think it's, it's a log on. You know it's old when you get lock on aiming. Maybe don't shoot the birds, maybe you should shut the fuck up. That's just kind of my thing, you know. You need to hear Dartigan grunt when he uses a whip. I mean, do I grunt? I'm not really a grunty type of guy. Also, GMC, thank you for the sub to Bass Communion King. I hate how how I have my layout. So on my Twitch chat, every name always gets broken up into 3 or so words. So I have to like sound like an idiot whenever I read someone's name out. It's like Bascom, then I have to look down to the next line, Union Ting. Man, we come a long way from this, haven't we? Oh, old cave behind the waterfall again. I see you over there. Have you ever recorded any of your live action project, and if so, can we see it? We did do like some of it, but it's not on my current computer. It's on like some old hard drives I got stored somewhere. So I would have to like go do rummage up whatever box those are in, then install them in my computer. And it's not anything worth watching. It was really just one scene we ever filmed. And it was just me trying to like, really coughing a lot as I tried to smoke a herbal cigarette. In my film I did, Dartigan was he was smoking like herbal cigarettes all the time, and like drugs. Is it worth watching? No. It's just a bunch of takes of me like failing in acting. Press the E key, but what if I'm not using a keyboard?
Jackpot.
Idol of Ramba Vahara. I think there should be a button that makes Indy pull out a lighter for dark areas. I have not seen any dark areas yet. There's just already torches lit in here anyways, for some reason. Herbal cigarettes are gross. Yeah, I find all cigarettes gross, but they were not pleasant on me. What the heck is this? This is the Indiana Jones game, alright? Because we finished Doom early, so I had to play something else. So I'm like, you know what? Let me pull out the jankiest, oldest, crustiest game I have. Am I having fun? I am having fun, Dad. Run forward and press the spacebar button to make Indy do a running jump. No wall running? You love this game? I've never played it before. I remember seeing it in magazines. Remember when we actually got our gaming news from magazines? I still really like gaming magazines too. It's like exciting because I look at all these games I'll never get to play. I can live vicariously through the screenshots. Symbols at the top right corner of the screen give clues to how Indy can interact with something. Oh, context-sensitive technology. Love to see Indiana Jones wall run. Wait till the new one shows up. You'll have Indiana Jones wall running. Nintendo Power? I actually never read that one. I didn't really get to do much with games until like the PlayStation era. Like I had the NES and like a Nintendo 64 and like a Sega Genesis at times, but we never really got many games for it because we were that freaking poor. We might get a single game every Christmas, or we might be able to borrow one from a friend who had it. So there, I didn't really get a game a lot when I was a little bitty kid. It wasn't until like I was like a little bit older and well, like an older kid, I guess, like like in that 12 to 13 range, that we got like a PlayStation. Well, we got a PlayStation because I actually got a summer job and bought one. So that's when I started actually getting to play a bit more games here and there. So I didn't really even become a gamer until I got my PlayStation. I missed out on a lot of the old 8-bit and 16-bit era. Only got to play a little tiny bit of that. What was my summer job? It was a state job where you they'd pay kids to go around collecting garbage on the side of the
I
road.
can use this water to fill up my canteen.
And they're like, here's your money. You do that for like a month during the summer. The idea is you use it to buy clothes for like school. I used it to buy video games. I was a smart kid. Ah, yes. Water. You're low in health. Equip the canteen and hold the left mouse button to replenish Indy's health. So this was a state-sponsored job program, yeah. They do it like every summer in my state to like, because there's a lot of poor people there. Like, oh, we need to make sure they have clothes for school. But I did not buy a single thread of clothing with it. I bought a Game Boy Color, oh no, it was a Game Boy Advance, and a PlayStation, and like, the games I bought for it was like Pokemon Red. And then also for my PlayStation, I bought Siphon Filter and Resident Evil. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a gamer now. So those are the first video games your boy ever bought, chat. Siphon Filter, Resident Evil Director's Cut, and Pokemon Red. Use a machete to cut through it. Do I have a machete? I do not. Got an idol of Ramba Vihara. Led, do you? Indy's full name is Dr. Henry Walton Jones. My full name is Dartigan Jones. Jones thing isn't just made up, by the way. That was the actual name of the character, Dartigan Jones. Suddenly feel old? Why? People always talk about how old they feel. Come on, you're doing that on purpose. Oh, you get fucked. Encourage sympathy. Symphony. Yes, a symphony. Sympathy. Come on. You're not really old until you're like 65 anymore. By the time any of us are 65, medicine will be so good you won't even feel it. The singularity will have happened by then. You'll be immortal. Don't worry. I think Crystal Skull sucked. I actually didn't go and watch it because I knew it was going to suck. You're old, you have gray hair. Granted, you've had a gray hair since you were 16. Well, then there you go. You're not that bad off. But if you keep telling yourself you're old and like trying to make yourself feel bad, you'll probably will be. Just so you know, part of it's psychology. Drink the canteen to live? I'm good. I only broke my ankle. Shitty. He uses that machete like he's a pirate from the Caribbean. Many of you are almost Auron's age in Final Fantasy X. Well, obviously don't have long. Yeah, you're not long for this world at 35. But no, Chad, you should feel good about yourself. You're all good and strong and supple. Like I said, if you pay any attention to like the way technology is going, getting your way, things are going to probably be a lot different than what you expect from when you're like hit those like 60s and 70s. Fill my canteen to regain health. I mean, you got to drink the canteen to regain health. Good old water. Never been called supple before? It's my way of hitting on people. Well, you look supple. Game looks really awkward. There's a lot of PS2 jank here.
Good thing I brought my whip.
Good thing I brought my whip. Oof, that was very janky. Let's try that again. Man, we take all of our in-game physics these days for granted. Why you make an indie sound Dutch? Because I can't really do an Indiana Jones impression. I just know Indiana Jones is like low-key, like a very monotone voice like mine. You'd think I'd be able to do it pretty well. But I have a very different monotone. You'd rather be dead than be a decrepit old man? Well, like I said, the way technology is going in that area, maybe you won't have to be. A lot of people don't realize the stuff that's being currently worked on in laboratories across the world. You gotta keep your eyes open to that kind of thing. Belongs in a museum. This game belongs there, doesn't it?
Ivory hunters. These guys are no Boy Scouts. I better watch my back.
These guys are no Boy Scouts, ivory hunters. I just can't do it. I haven't practiced an Indiana Jones accent very much. Weirdly though, when I try to do Harrison Ford, I think more of Blade Runner than Indiana Jones. I think more like the opening narration of Blade Runner, like the really shitty one, like Crimes of Passion. Year was 2031. I was a Blade Runner. My job, to hunt them down.
There he is.
What? Whoa! What was that move, Indy? Grab him with crotch. Little known fighting technique. Surprisingly, this doesn't feel that janky. This feels more like you're playing Uncharted. Other than, like, Indy doing a seductive, like, leg grapple. Says you Blade Runner. Oh, yeah, something along those lines. You Blade Runner. Just like I'm there, chat. I'm in the adventure. Tell him I'm eating.
There he is.
Weirdly, I remember more like when he's like getting really like rapey, he's like, kiss me. You know, that slashing with a machete sounded like a punch sound effect. Whoops. See you later, GMC. Thank you for being here. Why do I do less damage with the machete than my fists? Clearly, we need to use the superior weapon. Diamond hands. Hey, this ain't GME stock. Or GameStop stock, I mean. Millwright, how you doing? How's it going? And he might find something if he breaks the nearby boxes. I found nothing. Why would the game lie? Present that as like, oh, kick the boxes open. You'll get goods out of it. Oh no, there is something. Okay, I didn't see it. It's barely visible against the stone.
Keep an eye out for the American. Respect his head.
Brown period. This was a bit before the brown period. This just was like shitty graphics. Different thing. Couple. Wasn't there a game that Indiana Jones game being advertised for like the PS3 and stuff that had like it was like going to be the first game to use that Euphoria physics that ended up in Grand Theft Auto?
Keep an eye out for the American, eh? On thick ones his head.
Come on, India isn't supposed to fight Australians or whatever that accent was. Clearly, you can smash that box, but let's see if we can do that. You want to go up and around.
He's over here.
Never mind. The game hasn't taught me how to stealth anything yet. Damn. Shovels be fucking broken. PS3 and Xbox 360 versions were cancelled. Surprisingly, the best version of that game was for the PSP. The Wii version sucked. So it never, no, because it actually did look somewhat interesting. I remember when I first saw it. India's fighting communists now because the Nazis are gone. Oh, this is set after the all that stuff, huh? India can use many objects as weapons. Try finding a bottle or a chair. Wow. World made of tissue paper. Why don't you have a seat? I think this is the type of game where they expect you to say those lines to yourself while you're playing. Let's cut through that. Just so everyone's aware, I probably won't be playing this to completion. Don't want to get anyone's hopes up. Oh, that's just another health fountain. Actually, I need to kill myself while I'm here. Why not? I don't know, it just doesn't seem like something chat would really care about. You know, he actually does contextually pull out the things he needs when you're in front of them. You need to remember that. Except for that, you gotta pull that one out directly. Everyone seems to be having fun with it. Well, I'm also, lost about 20 viewers already, so that's clearly a sign like, I could do without watching this stream. Get around the areas by wall hugging. He runs like an old man with a full load in his pants. A lot of those handmade, well, this is before their motion capping. So that you had to, like, trust your animators were good enough. thingy. Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna be a rich man if I ever get out of this alive.
I thought that was going to the museum. You don't sell them. That just gives you more respect for Team Silent when they hand animated all the facial animations for the character. Yeah, they were good at that. Then again, they also had really awkward combat too in their games. That weren't quite as, didn't quite work quite as well as the cutscenes did. This released the same year as KOTOR. You know, graphically speaking, they do look very similar. I remember a lot of the dungeons in KOTOR are looking like very BioWare crusty. Half-Life 2 has great facial animations. It's one of the first games that really did it very well. But they also weren't hand animated, they were actually motion captured, weren't they? Or they used like special algorithms for it. Doom Eternal, yeah, no, I forgot to change the title because I was playing that earlier. It's what it is. No one really cares. I was probably the only person on Twitch playing Doom Eternal either. Ah, saw that one coming. Would that have been death? Because I think it would have been death. Yeah, Indy weighs enough to like knock that over with his body, right? Hmm. It's one of those cameras you have to fight against. It wants to like lock on into a certain spot and constantly go back to it. It's usually not a good one. You know, this is weirdly making me want to play Soul Reaver as well, since that was another old ass game that I remember. Well, actually, I think that probably played better than this, even on PS1. Legacy of King, yeah, the Soul Reaver game, which is recently taken off Steam for some weird reason. Oh no. They have inverted swimming controls. Where'd my head go? Oh, Indy looks weird now. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see. Takes it off. Yeah, the swimming controls are inverted. Hey, how many of you are freaks who play with inverted controls? I just a survey, general survey. How many? Fess up. Outside of like, flight games, that is. Where it's perfectly fine. See you later, Night Ronin. Have a good one. Your brother? Might want to disown him while there's still time. Play with inverted camera and swimming feels amazing. What's wrong with you? Speaking of what's wrong with me, how am I supposed to do here? Is that... Nope, not an entrance. He's inverted. Yeah, in playing games, that's the only place where inverted is fine. Come on, Indy, where are you? Yeah, tell him exactly those words. That Twitch streamer, you watch. You know what? You probably shouldn't take my advice. I can barely make this. Indy do what I want him to do. level design is simple. You'd think I'd be able to figure out where to go. Hidden door or something? Okay, maybe this is like the platforming. This is like the flashback game where you gotta like find the thing to jump up and grab. I feel I can jump up on this. There we go. You know, weirdly, a PS1 game I really enjoyed, well, because I kind of had to, was that Phantom Menace Star Wars game. I played the hell out of that game on PS1. Run and jump Indy towards it to grab it. Me Too, where you play as a bunch of, yeah, you play as a bunch of different, all the main characters of it. And you, my favorite was to get to Tatooine and just slaughter everyone.
Get him, lads!
I mean, I would kill everyone, including the women and the children's. So I was just, you know, making Qui-Gon, you know, feel a little bit of what Anakin goes through later on. Oh, you got a double barrel.
This ought to even up.
Jesus, Indy. That was the most cinematic thing you'll see all night, chat. You got a family. Possibly. There's a last era of great cheat codes. You could swap characters and be super OP Jedi during the non-Jedi. Like, that game was janky as hell, but for some reason it was just kind of fun. Mainly because it was so ambitious for like a really kind of weird PS1 game. You had like entire towns you could walk around and explore. We should put this away. A little too much for Indy to use right now. It sounded like he broke his toe. He's like, ow, when he kicked that. Your main memory was press Z to force push. Yeah, that you did that a lot. Did that mainly to solve puzzles rather than anything else, though. I also remember the levels where you weren't a Jedi. Like, where you had, like, there was like a level in Coruscant where you play as Amidala's guard, and that was hard as hell. Because you had to, like, do nothing but shoot, and the shooting was kind of like, not good. So, I'm guessing I jumped down there. Okay, I'm gonna trust the game not to kill me with this fall damage. Also, Dartigan, lights average turns on in front of the... Lights average turns on in front of the... What did you mean? I'm a little confused by that statement. Indy with a shotgun seems wrong. I mean... Has he ever... I mean... He held up a rocket launcher. Yeah, he's using he had a bazooka in Indy and Raiders of the Lost Ark when he one pivotal scene. I don't think a shotgun is out of his repertoire what he would use. Also had a bunch of different guns they stole off the Nazis. The Nazis. Exactly. Dad killed a guy with... Yeah, I remember the flock of birds scene. Hello, and what is this game? You can't tell. It's Indiana Jones. We finished Doom early, so we like had to play something else to make sure it was a long enough stream to make it worth people's time. So I put in the old and crusty. And by old and crusty, I don't mean Harrison Ford. I just meant this game that stars his likeness. Darth Dartigan has a nice ring to it? Not really. What's so evil about the name Dartigan? Usually you need something like, it needs to be like a like, you know, Vaders invade, you know, Plagueis is a plague, and all that kind of thing. You need like it to be based off something like that, right? Darth Criticus, yeah, that sounds like I'm a rapper. How do you live stream these games? I use OBS. It's a free software, anyone can use it. Or do you mean this game in particular? It's the same thing, it's OBS. Don't need anything special. Sometimes the older games can be hard to get running in OBS. You just gotta, like, you know, finagle them a bit. Where did his hat come? He literally pulls it out of his ass or his purse. Yeah, just call it a purse. Seems like Harrison is very... Yeah, Harrison's always been a grump. Even when he was like a young man, he seemed pretty grumpy. Press the E. Oh, thank you. Oh, got a bit closer. Fucking liquidated. Well, he was a carpenter, low tolerance for bullshit, and actually some stage fright when is what I heard. You know, I'm not holding him against being grumpy. I mean, he still does a good job when he's, you know, when it's a role he likes. Though I have heard he never watches any of his own movies. Is that correct? If you want to see him at his best, though, you gotta watch the Star Wars Christmas special. Ooh, he looked happy there, didn't he? We're actually making progress. And the game hasn't crashed any. Get off my... He played in a... Didn't he play Jack Ryan in a few, like, the old Tom Clancy movies? Pretty sure he did, right? I just never watched any of them. I just know he was in them. How do you reload this gun? Clear and present danger and PTI. I knew about those games, I never watched them because the old Tom Clancy movies are boring. Nothing equipped grabbing any by pressing left and right mouse buttons. Oh, how does that on a controller though? Wiggle fighting is what we're gonna call this from now on. They made a Tom Clancy show? Probably. Somehow people still, you know, there's just enough boomers left alive to really, you know, make Tom Clancy profitable. I can't imagine anyone else is like really going out of their way to read Tom Clancy. Or care about it. They're trying the best with the soundtrack, aren't they? You give them a hand. They're doing all what they can. Andy, you're a bit of a psychopath. There's beaming people in heaven with a shovel. John Krasinski did a pretty good job on that, and they're doing a Tom Clancy movie starring the bad guy from Black Panther. I didn't see that movie. Started Rainbow Six like 3 or 4 times now. It's just so dense and methodical, like the original one. Or like the more recent one. That's how you do it. You spin around and face the other direction. The original book. I actually did not know it came from a book until like a few... Like, obviously... Yeah, I don't think Splinter Cell started as a book, did it? That's just something they like came up with on their own? But when it comes to Tom Clancy, I've never been a real fan. He's always just like really kind of shit. Outside of like Red October, which is a movie that was pretty good. Whoops. No, no, don't fix your shoulder. Drink the canteen. How much did... You know, it's kind of weird that Ubisoft has kept the Tom Clancy franchise all this time. You think... How much do you think they pay for that every year? Or whatever their license... They gotta be licensed at every, every time they, contract runs out, right? Like, they've had it forever. Or they just, like, get a really good deal and they never have to worry about losing it. You know, there's actually an even more jankier, Indiana Jones game than this on the PlayStation 1. I think they might just own the rights to it in a co-op deal with Tom Clancy Estate as the official video game publisher, and that's probably the reason then. They just like snapped up the rights. I remember that like, the first Rainbow Six game was like in the 90s, wasn't it? A long ass time ago. You think Star Wars will be good now that Ubisoft owns it? Probably not. There's gonna make open world games.
Keep an eye out for the American. When Beck wants his
Do you think I'm gonna have much positive to say about Ubisoft these days? There's no crouch in this game, is there? Oh! I kinda want the gun though. Oh, well, he's still alive. I know they don't own the Star Wars license, but they'll be making Star Wars games of their own. But I wouldn't get too hype over it. It'll probably just be like, here's Assassin's Creed with the Star Wars, inside of it. Turns out the Sith also were Templars all along. They like hunt them down as a Jedi. Oh, this is not good. Good AI, he was waiting for me to come down that ladder. Oh, the Doom Slayer. A little known part of the Doom legend is that Harrison Ford was also related to B.J. Blazkowicz. Makes sense when you think about it, right timeline. I mean, right, age, they were both active at the same time, and so I'm trying to get at. Where am I going? So it kind of fits when you think about it. Am I ready for the DLCs of what? I mean, I just played through 2 of them. I think I'm good on DLCs for a while. Pre-2014 Assassin's Creed or post-2014 Assassin's? I mean, is that not really going to make much of a difference? They weren't that great at that point either. They haven't. The last good was, I get like, when did Black Flag come out? I mean, that's the last good one, right? I mean, even that though wasn't really breaking any new ground. I'm just caution you. I'm the word of caution in your head. Like you know it's not gonna be great. Don't get your hopes up. Ubisoft, you can't trust them. They ruin everything anymore. Still waiting for Skull and Bones. I'm still waiting to see what they do with the Beyond Good and Evil 2. Remember, that was the thing they were supposed to be working on. And that seems like that's already like going to be canceled. Because I think the lead developer was fired. They got a small team working on it, and they only like update it every once in a while at like a game developers conference or something. It looks the same every time. Am I mad they're going to Senate? I mean, if they want to make a good game, I'll be happy to play that in Senate. I can't help it they suck. I don't sit around hoping any game's going to be shit, you know.
There he is.
What's he going to do? How does the AI get past this? You can't be beaten. Oh, I can even disarm you. However, I don't think it does any damage. Oh, he's angry. Never expected it to be him, would you, on the mask? It's just hard to imagine Indiana Jones just cutting a dude up with a machete. It just really is. It just doesn't seem like his style. Then again, he does have some gruesome kills on his notched onto his belt. How many other people have both pushed fought a guy into into an airplane's propeller, also fought a guy to being crushed into a stone crusher, many other things. What's up, Anna? How you doing? Hard to imagine him being crazy, cray with a whip. Well, a whip is whips actually can do a lot of damage, but I mean, he doesn't really use that to attack people. He usually disarm them or swing around. Uh-oh. Equip the explosive charge. When did I get one of those? Uh-oh. He also shot a man who was just showing India's swordsman skills. Yeah, that guy didn't want to fight. He was just like, I want to show you our culture. Share it with you. Paleface. It's just a big misunderstanding on Indy's part. I need to find explosives, chat. Getting hit with something that breaks the sound barrier. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why you can die from that. I mean, it basically lacerates you when it hits you. It's like getting hit with a blunt knife, almost. Remember the secret door open back there? Not. Not really, but now I notice it because it's right there. I guess they opened it for me. I'm fighting a bunch of very violent. Whoa, he like levitated. Very violent Nigel Thornberries. It sounds like. There's a rap battle for you: Nigel Thornberry versus Indiana Jones.
Boom.
Boom, baby. Look how he holds that. That's how you hold the dynamite. Just glue it to the bottom of his hand. You know, here's an archaeologist about to blow up a temple wall with a bomb. That is not what an archaeologist do. Video game archaeologists suck at their jobs. What did you miss? We finished Doom Eternal DLC and we decided to play something old and crustier. But yeah, kind of like decided to play this on a whim, just so it wouldn't be like a 40-minute stream. Nathan Drake and Lara Croft blow shit up all the time. Yeah, and that's why they're bad archaeologists. I wasn't making that. I mean, he's in the same category now, is what I'm stating. How long is this game? I don't know. I'm not planning to finish it. It's just really kind of a, unless chat like begs me, like all the time, like when are you gonna play more of the Indiana Jones crust? Press. Step around the corner. A and X together. I'm just gonna go shooting people.
There he is.
Oh. Damn, bullets hit both those dudes. Damn, you're cold-blooded, Indy.
Get him, lads.
I'm getting the feeling this is one of those games where ammo is actually really rare. Kind of like Max Payne, Indiana Jones. You want to do slow motion diving. It's okay, they're Nazis. They don't sound like Nazis to me. And this is after the Nazis, you know, that World War II was over, right? What's up, ZK? How you doing? You're in time for like the weird show tonight. I'll play something old and crusty just for the hell of it. Prequel to Temple. This is a prequel? I thought people were saying this. Well, this is technically before the Nazis then. Or before the war broke out. Same devs as Code Vein. Didn't that just get re-released on like Steam and stuff? I remember really wanting to play that when I first saw it, just because like hot sexy vampires and like goth girls. Like, alright, my type of game speaks to me. Never did though. Code Vein is really hard. No, Code Vein. I was thinking of a different game. Never mind. Code Vein was like the anime Dark Souls, right? For some reason when you said Code Vein, I was thinking of that, that game that came out on PS2 where you like you play as like a half vampire goth chick and you kill Nazis. So I got very confused for a few seconds apparently. Yeah, Blood Rain. Then again, you're kind of a vampire in Code Vein, right? And you're a bit goth there. So that's probably why no one else realized what I was talking about. And there's then like platforming at 30 frames per second. You just said Blood Rain, or wait, okay, never mind. I'm very confused. Someone said Code Vein, and I guess someone else said Blood Rain, and I confused the two, and then but one was partially right. This is actually a really long first level when you think about it. He was voiced by Laura Bailey. It's actually a first video game role.
He's over here.
Oh, fuck. I got a whip fist, chat. Literally a whip fist. It's back. Ow, ow. Oh, it takes a while. It's got a long wind up. You know, it's not really working for me either. What the hell was that move? It was the whip fist. That would just become a minor meme on the channel, but, you know, it's actually in this game. And sadly, it doesn't seem like the people who are actually, like, repeating the whip fist meme are here tonight. They missed out on so much gold. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was Laura Bailey's first video game role, was Blood Rain. So you gotta come in through over there. Laura Bailey's last video game role was DBZ Kakarot. Is she out of video games now? Uh-oh. Get the feeling I shouldn't have jumped over there. There we go. Oh, I love janky platforming. This just leads back around. Like Fruits Basket is Laura Bailey is... Okay, that's from the anime years. Walk into the walls covered with vines to climb onto them. We're playing a really, really crusty Zelda game. You love it when you prematurely hit sin? Yeah, there's a lot of things that are fun about premature. I'll leave that joke where it is. Someone else can take over. Well, why is there just this here? Dad joke? That is not a dad joke. If that's your caliber of dad joke, you don't need to be talking to children. Oh, that's why. So I could fall down and be annoyed by it again later. Anna not big. Bassie said she's very funny. I met her at Bassie says she's very funny. You met her at ShinshiCon in 2009. I'm guessing you mean Laura Bailey, or we're still talking about that? Come now? Come now about what? Roll under. What's a Q key? Yo. How do they never run out of arrow? Oh, and it's off now. Okay, again, why they... Same room again. Although love this part of the game. Ashley Birch was also in Last of Us 2. Who did she play? You know what? I was willing to take those blows. I got plenty of, delicious water. Is that DeSante? Mel Abbey's friend, the one who Ellie kills? Oh, I guess they didn't have many lines. Didn't really remember or catch it, I guess. I think we need some fresh blood in the voice actor department in video games. Oh, I don't like that they tried to do that in this game. That feels bad. So is the pregnant lady that she voiced. I never caught it though. That sex scene that got my video did my, fucked over on YouTube. Yeah, I remember that scene, alright. Damn YouTube, Can't even... Oh, adventure mode. Press WASD and D to hop in different directions and... Oh no. Turned into a tile-based game. Is this Doom Eternal? Yes, it's the DLC. They made it into Indiana Jones. It's connected to B.J. Blazkowicz during World War II. It's brand new lore. Yo, Microsoft has the money now. They could buy that, Indiana Jones, and do that. They wanted. Only a penitent man shall pass. This has now become a rhythm game. Abby and Owen added in your vid and made it a threesome? No, just because I had censored boobs in that video for like a split second, and they were totally censored. The fact that they were censored is actually what got the video demonetized. I'm pretty sure that since the boobs are so lackluster, if I'd actually shown the breasts, it wouldn't have been demonetized. I have the high ground. Wow, high ground kicks ass. Abby need to animate boobs? Not hard when you work out that much. Ow. Yeah, the melee fighting is a... I can definitely think that maybe Uncharted was a bit inspired by this game. It feels like a prototype of something like that. Also, a musical pumpkin, thank you for the 300 bits. Just got back from a whole day of work and you're finally chilling with a bowl of roast. An awesome stream from Dartigan, I hope you're well, huh? Well, thank you. I'm glad you... Hopefully your day wasn't too bad. Bowl of roast... What's a bowl to roast? Oh, you mean like, yo, you're smoking. I thought you were like talking like a bowl of food you're eating. Like a bowl of roast what? Pork? Sounds good. But, yeah. Welcome. We're playing some crusty shit tonight, because we finished Doom early. Must be a switch or lever. It probably will still be a short stream tonight. I don't think I'll be playing this until midnight. I was kind of anticipating being more frustrated and getting stuck on Doom for longer. Wish I would have beat that, that night when I played it. I was too mad. This is good shit though. Well, it gives chat a lot of opportunities to talk about whatever the hell they want, I guess. I need to figure out what I want to play next though. I haven't really put much thought into it. I mean, definitely I'll be playing It Takes Two as soon as Kate gets the time to come around and we'll play that together. But there might be something in between that and then. Resident Evil 7? It's a possibility I could. It might be fun to replay Resident Evil 7, since we do have Resident Evil 8 coming out soon.
Keep an eye out for the American. Point Beck wants his head.
Yep, I'm hitting with the canteen. Whoops, I'm trying to... No! Weirdly trying to take a drink. Knock it off. Play Resident Evil 3? No, I'm good. You've been playing chess and sometimes they've been pissing you off. Who are you playing chess against? The AI? If that's the case, then I can tell you what's pissing you off. The AI. You're not beating that. Gotta hydrate, yeah. Hydro homies. God, these are the most disappointing video game crates I've ever come across. There's almost never anything inside them. Bigger canteen, we'll see. Oh, there was. Wow, you do remember this game. Did you play it recently, or is your memory that good? What's up, Puff? Half-Life crates? Well, those usually always have something good in them. Your memory's that good? Well, I guess the game just left an impression on you then. Oh, we get a like... Malaron! Prepare to meet Kali! In hell! Oh no, they expect me to platform over it. Even worse! Can I meet Kali instead? Strong wood, Indy. Strong wood! It's safe! I'll put a weapon away. I wonder if, wait, can I machete the thing? Nope. Put the machete away, you doofus. I will say, after playing Wildlands, how much Ubisoft failed in making the cartel intimidating. Oh yeah, that was the recent game, you know, the Ghost Recon, right? Yeah, I heard that game. That game delayed all their other games by like a year because it was so shit. Oh, oh. Thank God the context says that he was good enough to catch that one. Like it mattered. Play erotica for the love of God on Twitch and get my Twitch channel banned? No, thank you. You play it. Oh, cool. We plant a Deku seed here, and it'll come growing up in years. Throwing skulls can trigger traps and distract enemies. Or that. Go long. Wow, it's like playing one of those golf games in it. Nutty, vaginally speaking. I mean, there's plenty of vagina games out there. I mean, there's apparently a very explicit one in early access right now. Oh, oh. You mean Resident Evil Veronica? I tried playing that and it did not go very well. Uh-oh. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, not good. Oh, that was bad. It's alright, Andy. You got two livers. I mean, two kidneys for a reason. Did I play Code Veronica X on PS2? I never really played through Code Veronica, to be honest with you. There was a time when I wanted to, but I just couldn't. I never could find it for sale anywhere. So I kind of like watched it and read up on it. Why are there so many human skulls growing out of plant life? Swim, Andy, swim. They're vegan skulls? I thought they felt like they're very brittle. None of calcium. Alright. Done with that section. Yeah, this game ain't too bad, I guess. I'm having my fun with it. It's fun to see Indy just go around gunning people down and slaughtering them. And these two look like they're brothers. The next chapter you got Prague. Oh, it's one of those, you know, well, Indiana Jones is about, you know, adventuring around the world. Who knows, Chad? Maybe I'll like this game enough to play it all the way through. But only on the irregular scheduled stream, not like it back-to-back every day. However, I get the feeling I get kind of bored with it after a while. How long is this game? PS2 games usually didn't really go over 12 hours very often. Please don't shoot like Nathan Drake, it's all auto-targeting. You can't, it's hard to miss. A lot of PS2 games didn't trust you to use analog sticks to manually aim, so they went with auto-targeting. There's that music. Looks like he's worried about something, like, oh, but nothing really dangerous. He's like, oh, god damn it. I got 2 days left to pay taxes. File for an extension. What's up, Gabby? CD Projekt Red claims that the story expansions for for Cyberpunk were delayed due to issues. Well, everything, obviously. I mean, they canceled the multiplayer, so that's no surprise. Oh, chomp. Who wants a multiplayer? I wouldn't. Nothing I played in the game made me feel like I want to play it in multiplayer. But I'll take some more story content, though, if they ever get all the bugs ironed out.
Not exactly my idea of a hot date.
What? Come on, she looks like an interesting girl. I mean, she's got things. You know, Indy, if she had well, never mind, actually, Indy was into 14-year-old girls, wasn't he? That's a bit about Indiana Jones a lot of people forget. That whole line of, like, I was a child, and he's like, wait, what was that? What was it about you being a child? There's a bit of a dark side to Indy's character everyone glosses over. A gun cock. Oh. Can't believe Indy was like that. I mean, it's clearly stated in the very first movie. Like, he dated, like, what was her name? When she was, like, 14 or something. He was 16 or 17 when he, so, not cool, Indy. Not cool. But he married her later on, so I guess that makes it better, right? George Lucas claimed Indy was the one who initiated the relationship. Yeah. Not making Indy look too good, these days, is it? What is that? Oh, the medkit. Romeo was 10 years younger. Yeah, but that was like in the Middle Ages. Everyone was banging. Like, there was a lot of like age discrepancy then, because you might be dead tomorrow. They didn't really have like laws about that kind of thing. Culture was a bit different. You're rather young when you watch Indiana Jones, so it's kind of dumb as a young lad. Well, we all were. Don't worry about it. Nothing to feel bad about. You may be asking why filling my canteen up makes my health go up. I would like to know that too. I'm supposed to go... Like I'm supposed to go through the big statue's glowing mouth, but I'll check over here real quick. You just lost your toilet paper. How do you do that? Yeah, Marion was her name. ow, ow, ow. Marion was your favorite? Well, there's not a lot of competition. There was, Screeching, director's wife in the second movie. And then you got, well, technically you got the Nazi girl, the Nazi lady in the third movie. First death, chat, not too shabby. Is that shot gonna be okay underwater? As long as it's oiled up. Better question, is Indy gonna be okay? Can't be good for the internals. Whoop! Oh! You can fall off ledges like that, can you?
There she is.
Elsa Schneider, his dad bang. Yeah, that was the. Yeah, that was the. That's gonna be the awkward thing. Like, wait, you and your dad doing the same lady. Get this ready.
There he is.
There he is. Did she say her age? Well, she said she was a child. That's kind of enough to go on. No, that's a waste of a bullet, you dumbass. Okay, that guy's gun disappeared. I'm gonna go to the statue's mouth this time instead of over there. Or not, because I need to open that up. Would you hate me if I had never seen Raiders? No. My favorite is actually, Temple of Doom. That was the first one I ever saw. That's actually the first movie I can remember watching, in fact. That has a special place in my heart, but you don't have to see the same movies as me. There's plenty of movies you've seen that I haven't seen, and vice versa. This doesn't look like Doom Eternal. Congratulations, you're like the 5th person to make that joke, and just because, hey, I forgot to change it because I kind of played this on a whim after beating Doom Eternal. I can't do the... Can I... I can't... Oh, I can do the roll, actually. But it's bullshit. I can't pull out my items to heal here, can I? Heal into heal. There we go. That's a bad mechanic, I can tell you that much. Just like, no. Didn't he have like a different catchphrase? Like, well, yeah, but didn't... Yeah, in like the first 2 games he had a catchphrase, didn't he, Nathan Drake? Forget what it was, though. Oh, crap, yeah, I think you might have been a very bad, boring catchphrase, but it was there. Oh, no. They want me to bind. Ow! Good job. Oh, Indy, get up on the thing before the crocodile eats you. Only got so many livers and kidneys, This is a really long first level for a game. Usually like the tutorial level lasts like 10 minutes tops. You're enjoying this immensely, are you, huh? Oh, my pleasure. Why does the water in the fountain heal you, but the gator water doesn't? I guess one is, you know, very filtered? You the one, I'll task coming up with that logic. I'll task you with coming up with the logic for that one. I mean, yeah, I should be like never have to die if there's this much water around. I gave you homework, I'm sorry. You have no interest in Life is Strange 3, I don't know about you. Not, well, I'm interested to see if it like gets better than 2 at this moment in time. I do like that they've made changes to the formula. It's no longer episodic, and it's also you get like a town to explore. So that might, I think, help it a little bit. So I give them props for that. And also it means it won't be doing a stupid, you know, road trip story again. So I hope they do a good job with it. I'm not gonna sit and shit on a game I haven't played. Press and hold the C key to look around or aim and wait, how do I do that on a controller though? This is not first person, is that what they meant? That is not a first person mode. Episodic games have always annoyed me. You, even when Telltale did them? As long as, like the first Life is Strange game was fine, I didn't have any problem with it.
I think someone just stepped on my grave.
God, I'm smart.
I'll have to find another way around.
Whoops. You read the Life is Strange comics? Oh.
That was too close.
More emotion than any would actually put into it. Did not enjoy it one bit with Chloe and Max on the road. Didn't they, like, bring Rachel Amber back as well? Like, Max just used their time power to go to a different world where none of that stuff from the first game even happened. So it kind of got retconned out. And Rachel's still alive somehow. Oh, hey, yeah, this is kind of shit. I would have, done a better. I would have done such a better job writing that. Come on, video game developers, give me a chance. Fucking stupid. Well, they, like I said, like apparently Max's like powers activate again, and she like decides to live in a universe where Chloe. Oh, hold on a second. I kind of want to get eaten by an alligator. Where both, Chloe, where all the stuff didn't even, where Chloe never got shot and all that stuff, and the town happened, and Rachel and Amber and her like left the town together at some point, and she like goes and becomes friends with the both of them. He sat there and watched me do it. Well, he just had a knife. What was he gonna do? Run and then be laughed at by all of his friends? Time was breaking down around her, so she forced herself onto a different timeline. Yeah, it sounds, meh. I think my idea was better. Did the stream freeze? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. Didn't seem like it did. Sometimes your ISP will just like mess up for a second or two. Nothing to be worried about. You would have gone Ghost Recon Wildlands and Honor, and Ubisoft let you work on it. Would have been a Badass ghost game, you say? Well, you know your calling then, right? Become a developer. Prove yourself correct. Shit. You missed the wheelchair Chloe timeline. I like the timeline, the fucked up timeline where Max is like evil and berating herself. You're fucking stupid. You suck. That's what I would have went with.
Oi, he's over here.
Oi, 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 mate. Too many ois in here. This is where you should run away. Oh, you what?
There he is.
Revive that? Let's heal up. Actually, no, 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 no. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Oh, Lord, he's coming. Oh. Good. Indeed, you need a drink, man. Get some H2O in you. I think with all the ways Chloe could die, I think God was trying to tell Max something. Well, yeah, the universe wanted her dead. That was kind of like the major point. See, the way I would have written like a sequel to Life is Strange 1 is I would have, you know, made both, you know, endings, you know, canon, and you pick up both of them are both endings create two different timelines where both are happening simultaneously, and you work with that. You can do some good stuff with that one. They did. Well, technically they did, but they also just didn't do anything good with it. These bad guys really didn't bring much ammo. Well, to be honest, you wouldn't really be packing tons of ammo unless you're like a soldier. These guys probably weren't expecting to be shooting a lot of people on an ancient ruin. The fact that they brought guns at all is actually kind of, you know, a bit of a, mess up. Like, why would they be bringing... Well, they are like poachers, right? But you also wouldn't find much ivory in a temple. Or whatever this is. Remember me such cringe? No, I only remember the ass from that game. I didn't really find that cringe. That lady could wear a pair of jeans, that's for sure. That and the fact that everyone in France is apparently spoke with an English accent. Press the up and down arrows to climb. How do I do that on a controller? Well, I only know to swing. Okay, use the other analog stick. No, D-pad was the first thing I tried. You have to use the analog stick that controls camera rotation to, like, you'll climb up and down. Ah. Delicious smart water. Fountain water is gator water? It seems like it comes from a fresher source. It's glowing after all, sort of.
Aunt Becky isn't paying us enough for this, man.
What are these music stings for? Whoa! Okay.
Keep an eye out for the American, eh?
Did you play that Pitfall game with Steve Blum? I did not. Never played any Pitfall games. Yeah, I guess I need to pull and jump on this quickly.
Черт возьми, пократне, москитос.
Mosquitoes.
Внимание, he's over here.
Oh, my spleen! Yeah, Indy, murder people. More! Sorry if you bear a lot of salt. It's just an OG Ghost Recon game? Okay, I see. Yeah, I didn't even detect it. I detected 0 salt, anything you said. Indy getting away with murder? Well, who's going to discover it in an ancient temple? I mean, they were kind of like trying to kill him too, so he has a self-defense claim. Dead one. I mean, you see all the skeletons? He's got. I mean, plenty of people die here. What are police doing that to him? Well, I'm guessing you let custom agents, maybe. Making sure you're not stealing anything that belongs to the state. Then again, I think we're going into hell. What the hell? Is this the Kiryu defending himself from random street thugs? Could be, could be. He doesn't use a gun though, except in cutscenes. Argents, guys, you have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. That? Violent guardians are sensitive to... That is a monster. Usually you kind of wait before Indy has to deal with giant monsters. Oh! Okay, no, it's a machine. It just looks like one. How do I crouch and stealth? I don't know. Guess that's the best you can do. Walk on the grass. You gotta treat it like a stealth, a thief game. Where's she? Clip, clop, clip, clop. Grass isn't stealthy, as long as it's freshly cut, maybe. Didn't know the ancients possessed, sonar. I guess they don't detect. Huh! That sound effect, some of this came out the same year as KOTOR. I don't think it, it's related though. Then again, Lucas, actually it could be, they're both owned by Lucas.
That bat statue is some sort of trap mechanism. It seems to be triggered by sounds. Maybe I can trick it into shooting at something else.
Whoops. Ow. We only got one shot in, that ain't too bad. How you doing, Indy? You need some more water. Tom Clancy quest? No, you mean that's a conservative quest.
There he is.
So we're gonna hit the guy with the skull. Whoa! No, you missed. Whoops. I got my gun in my hand.
This ought to get the odds.
He's got air juggles. Uh-oh. I think he picked up my empty gun. He's putting bullets in it. This is a comedy fucking show right now. This is goofy fighting. I like it. Suicide Squad broke Mortal Kombat's record in most viewed Red Band trailer with 160 million views. The Mortal Kombat's 116 million. Didn't the last Suicide Squad movie like really suck? Why is everyone excited for it now all of a sudden?
Keep an eye out for the American, eh? On big ones is in.
The American. It's weird having the Australians are like the American, eh? They sound like a mix of Australians and Russians, though, half the time. Don't you move.
There he is.
They're excited because James Gunn is the director for the new one, so the guy from, you know, the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. I mean, I guess if you need someone to save this series, you might as well pull him out. I know none of the characters in it except for Harley Quinn. I'm like, oh, okay. And here's a shark that everyone thinks is really funny because he's dumb. He's basically the Groot of that series, right? The shark guy. He says, I am shark. Gunn claimed DC gave him permission to kill anyone he wanted, which it's Gunn. That's probably a bad idea. Probably, well, clearly there's most of them he can kill and be good with it, probably except for Harley Quinn. King Shark is voiced by Sylvester Stallone. What, you know, that's sort of also similar to getting Vin Diesel to do Yo Groot. Hopefully Jared Leto actually gets something to work with. Alright, so more weirdo stealth. Throw this and then run to the next pile. Ow. They aren't distracted anymore. Let's drink up first, because things are not going well. Do you have any plans to do older Splinter Cell games? Not really. The only other one I'd do is probably Blacklist. And I don't plan to do that anytime soon. Clearly, that was my call, was that no, there wasn't much demand for Splinter Cell videos right now. Was the right one. So I'm not too enthused to do another one right at this point in time. I'm pretty sure my Hitman Absolution video is probably gonna be about the same success too. Where's Sly? I mean, he's just here in chat a second ago.
There it is, the heart of Guruwatu.
I didn't even know what I was looking for when I came here. We finally found it.
Whoa! Looks like somebody's been overfeeding the fish. If I don't get that monster out of the way, this is going to be a real short swim.
You know, I think they actually gave him the opening narration from Blade Runner as his character motivation for Harrison Ford in this. I want you to act like you're bored all the time. Where's the emotion? And well, Indy wasn't a very emotional person either when you think about it. Go long. Whoa.
There must be a way to get that thing open.
I see. Okay, I'm kind of screwed because I don't have a way of distracting the crocodile now. That leads to the ladder over there, but that just leads where nothing in particular doesn't seem. Where it came from. Just shoot it in the head. Yeah, I don't think bullets are going to do much against it. I think I need to get over there. Oh, oops. Yum, nommed. I was almost there. It's kind of awkward getting out of the water.
There it is, the heart of Kuruwatu. Whoa! Looks like somebody's been overfeeding the fish.
It just means you get to hear this great line again, Chad.
This is going to be a real short swim.
I actually just brought him closer. He goes down to check it too. Have you made any pizzas lately? I'm going to be making one soon enough, actually, when Kate comes over to play It Takes Two. That way we have something to eat before we, do the stream and be energized. So I'll be making one then. Actually, I haven't made one since the last time she came over. Since it's best to eat pizza with people, not by yourself. Oh no, it's a timing puzzle. Maybe it wasn't a timing puzzle. Pizza hits just about anywhere. I don't disagree, but it's always better when you eat pizza with other people, I think. It is like a communal food. And I like to cook for people too. It's fun. Plus, I'll make a damn good pizza. Pizza, it's better by yourself watching Dartigan stream. I mean, whatever you like to do, I ain't gonna complain. But I don't know. When I make pizza, I want other people to eat it just besides myself. Ooh. Level design is decent for what they could do for like on a PS2. Were I playing Doom with a gamepad? No, I played that with my keyboard and mouse. No way I'd be playing that with a controller. Does this make sense? The cartel is supposed to be making 10 billion a day. Could you still bankrupt the world economy even if you're buying hardware, paying their men and living lavishly? And what is this What is this about? I'm not really sure. You need a lot more than 10 billion a day to bankrupt anything. But I don't know of any business that makes that much money in a single day. That's like a quarter for most people, even for like the big companies. See the switch, then I'll open that thing up so I can get to my prize. I just don't trust PS2 platformers at all. See you later, Puff. Have a good night. Alright. I'm surprised they didn't have the gator trying to hop up out of the water and grab me if I got too low. Alright, so there's a healing station over there. I don't think I really need that. Nothing's doing damage to me. Now I need to make sure I don't die. You want to see Dart sin it to piss off Rooster? Sin what? One thing I know Rooster Teeth does is that weird anime thing, right? It's not really a video game. Or at least I know there are some video games, but none of them interest me. Where'd the crocodile go? Like right underneath me in my blind spot, probably. Yep, he is down there. How do I distract him now? This isn't the kind of game where you get checkpoints very generously. Leap of faith. Penitent man may pass. Worse. I think he's broke. I was supposed to lock him in the alcove? He seems like he's locked in his own little world right now. Oh, thank you for the sub, my guy. 14 months, too. Thank you. Oh, I need to move. No airflow up there. Oh, fuck! You're a sneaky bitch, aren't you? Eternal and FF7 Intergrade are the only...
The heart of
oh no! God, no. Not cool. What's this game? This is Indiana
Looks like
Jones.
Somebody's been overfeeding the fish. If I don't get that monster out of the way, this is going to be a real short swim.
You couldn't have get. Come on, this is the PC version. You could have given me a checkpoint after getting the item. I gotta do all that platforming over again when I was nearly done. This time we'll make sure we capture it properly. He's already in here. Oh, that doesn't... Yeah, I never found a lever that actually closes that. Will I ever play Prince of Persia? I'll play the remake when that comes out. Wait, I see something over there. All right, let's lure him in here. And it takes two for fun. Could you pick the female character and Kay pick the male? That's fun. How's that fun though? I mean, that's probably like 5 jokes at best. Like, aha, we've picked opposite genders of what we are in real life. Probably not even 5 jokes, let's be honest. Okay, this is no longer the dangerous affair that it was before. Stupid crocodile, get locked in there. Excuse you then? Well, I wasn't making funny, I'm just saying there's only so much humor you can get out of that. We'd probably even forget about it like after the first few minutes. Is it a fish? It's an albino crocodile. So even when they're animals, albinos are still evil. And apparently gigantic. It needs more than one mutation. And the ancient Incans or whatever really good at making metal chains. Didn't know they even knew how to make steel. There's an albino crocodile at the Houston Zoo. He's pretty chill. Most seal crocodiles are chill unless you're standing next to the riverside when they're hungry. Otherwise, they just lay there and sun themselves. Oh, is that a tomato emote? Ah, that's the one the streamers I actually follow. Go up, Indy, up, Indy, up! I believe earlier today he was playing the PS1 curse game. We even got Cinder's backstory, and it's the worst thing at all for that fighting game that I don't play. My tomato emotes are cool. You poked in during... Yeah, he's a good streamer. I generally like him. Now we don't have to worry about the crocodile chat. We're good. We're golden even. In fact, I'm gonna go and make the new term. We're platinum. Not much more valuable than platinum, unless you're getting those like, you know, no. If you really want to, you know, talk yourself up, chat, you'll say you're antimatter, most valuable substance in the universe. That also makes you into a giant freaking nerd. If you're like, oh, I'm so cool, I'm antimatter. Like, no one will ever want to talk to you again. What's up, Spooter? How's it going? How you doing tonight? This is Doom. Congratulations, you're the 7th person to make that joke. We're gonna keep a record. But yeah, I didn't change the title because I was playing Doom earlier. You got a new puppy today. I wish I could have a dog. My apartment isn't really set up for one though. You gotta go through 3 doors as you get outside, and there's nothing but like a highway. Uh-oh. Who let him out? No. Ugh. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Back. I guess there's only one way to go. That's back there, because the other way leads out of the cave. It sounds like, you know, Indy's taking a leak instead of, like, filling up his canteen. But then again, those sounds are very similar in real life, too. Guessing I can't shoot it? I got nothing I can create a distraction with, anyways. I don't got enough bullets to waste for that. Oh no, he's broke again. What if we use the heart? I don't have to risk it.
Guten Tag, Dr. Jones. It's a beautiful day for swim.
It's me, Hans.
I would join
Hey, there's a giant crocodile. Thank you.
in my bathing suit.
No problem. I can lend you mine. It's back at the hotel.
The famous American sense of humor.
We Germans have none.
Understood it.
Look, Hans, or Klaus.
We only
or
make jokes
whatever your
about
name
schnitzel.
is, I don't know what you're talking about. But whatever it is, I'm sure we can cut a deal.
Very well. Here is the deal.
Wait, is his name actually Hans?
Give me
I was
the
joking.
idol. Now.
Okay, you've made
I have
your
a silenced
point.
pistol for
Got
some
what you
reason
want
in the
right here.
1930s. Oh, well, he's not gonna be a villain for very long, is he? Well, that takes care of that. Oh, that went in the opposite direction than what I was expecting. Usually he loses the item at the beginning. Nothing like stealing cultural heritage and bringing it back to the US. Completely legal, by the way. Yeah, they're gonna give me an underage girl to romance in this game like they did in the first movie.
The exhibit hall is upstairs.
We are not tourists, Dr. Jones. I am Marshal Kaiti Chang of the Chinese Republic. This is my assistant, Mei Ying.
She's a hot communist.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Come on, Indy. Got the Asian fever already, do you?
Jones 博士吗？好普通的名字。
你别将他的外表给骗了，政治博士不敢掌握是很少真正的。
不管用手、用脚、用团都可以，只有你能把事情办好。你有什么主意吗？
Indy sounds like he's voiced by like a synthetic computer voice,
First emperor of China.
like Microsoft
He built the
Sam.
Great Wall and established a dynastic government that lasted for centuries. His reign lasted from 255 BC to...
That information can be found in a school book, Dr. Jones.
So he sounds like me exactly.
concern the stories surrounding the Emperor's tomb. As you are undoubtedly aware, Emperor Qin is buried under Mount Li near the city of Xi'an.
Yes, that's about all anybody really knows for sure. According to the legends, Qin's tomb is an immense underground city filled with unimaginable riches, which took thousands
And mercury.
of workers several years to build.
Lots and lots of
After
mercury.
its completion, all those involved with the construction of the tomb were sealed inside. At least that's what the stories say. Due to Chinese superstition,
Hey,
nobody
where's his
really
fingers
knows
turning
for
the
sure.
page?
Yes.
Oh, Dr. Jones, you have
Chinese people have always
telekinesis.
held that excavation and desecration of the tomb are one and the same. As a consequence, no one has ever been allowed to explore it. Until now.
Why are you coming to me with this? Chinese history isn't exactly my specialty.
It's your non-academic reputation that interests me. Have you ever heard of the Heart of the Dragon?
Only in Chinese folklore. It's a mythological artifact like Excalibur or the Holy Grail.
Ah. But unlike those flights of Western fancy, the Heart of the Dragon is quite real. A flawless black pearl that was buried with the Emperor. It's said that the heart possesses the power to control.
Am I gonna see the next
will of
Uncharted
men.
game? I don't think there's gonna be one for a while, but if they
I know
make
you
one, then
traveled
yes.
a long way to see me, but I'm an archaeologist, not a mystic.
Then it's a good thing I came looking for an archaeologist. Superstitious folktales aside, the heart is a priceless treasure of the Chinese people, one that must never fall into the wrong hands. That is why China wants you.
I mean, I
to
look
find it.
trustworthy, and I brought my
Okay,
hot
let's say
assistant
I'm
with me.
Interested. It'll take months of meticulous excavation to find the entrance to Qin's crypt. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
On the contrary, Dr. Jones, you've already begun.
Hey!
What the heck is that?
It is 1/3 of the Mirror of Dreams. The mirror is the key to finding the crypt's entrance within the tomb.
You do not realize the magnitude of
What was it
events you're
doing in
setting
South
motion,
America?
Dr.
Or
Jones.
well, no, that's
Even as
no,
we
never mind. It's
speak,
Southeast Asia.
Others are pursuing the 2 remaining pieces. If they get the mirror, nothing will stop them from entering the crypt, stealing the heart, and using its power to enslave the world.
My apologies, Professor. My assistant is cursed with a vivid imagination and an
You didn't know
impetuous
Nathan has a daughter? I guess you didn't play the last
Reminds me of
game.
My last date.
Am I sending this? No.
In any event, the British government has graciously allowed me to take possession of this artifact on China's behalf. We want you to recover the final 2 pieces of the mirror, enter Qin's crypt, and recover the heart of the dragon. You'll become the most famous archaeologist in history. Will you help us?
A chance to become the first man in the Emperor's tomb? When do we leave?
I've already booked you a flight to Prague. It leaves tomorrow morning.
This contains everything you need to know. Read it on the flight. Be careful, Dr. Jones. The path to the dragon's heart is more dangerous than you can imagine.
Ooh,
It
mystery.
always is, sweetheart.
Taking a break from Uncharted to play the Tales. Oh, don't spoil that game for them then, chat. This guy's still got a game to get through. Prague. Yes, the first step to China is through Prague. Hey, we're Agent 47. Well, kind of looks like Agent 47.
Keep a low profile. Can't afford any trouble on this one.
Oh, the class. Yeah, here we go. Leather jacket and everything, huh? This where the vampire lady the internet loves is from? You mean from Resident Evil 8? I don't know if they said what country that game's taking place in. They'll probably just have it like a made-up European country, like they won't even mention it like they did with like Spain in 4. Speaking of that, I never realized that Leon from Resident Evil 4 kind of resembles Indiana Jones with that leather jacket he wears. Romania? Okay, so they're actually going to use an actual country name beside the U.S. Oh, Jesus, you're rude. I thought you were like, oh. You carried 1 bullet in that gun? Oh, no, it's loaded now. What? This is the goofiest melee system I've ever seen. He put 1 more bullet in it when he picked it up. What is with that? I only need 1 bullet for you, American. Jank, well, PS2 was divined by Jank. Hard-coded into it and all. Give him the whip fist. Wait, did he just say Die Americana? What are you, from Wolfenstein? Here, I got 1 bullet for you. Whoops. That was a jump, not a shoot. No, my bullet! My bullet! Hey, maybe he put another bullet in it for me. He did! He put another bullet in it for me! Hey, I can get infinite ammo like this. Keep punching it out of my hands. There you go. Come on, pick it up. Give me a third. No! Yes, get it. Grab it. Don't shoot, though. Look at that chat. Oh, what? Oh, he didn't put another bullet in it. Reload my clip. There's no clip. And it's also a magazine. But I only got 2 bullets with this gun. I got a few more with the revolver, though. Let's just make it as goofy as we can, chat. Let's enjoy this. How do I put this away? How do I put gun away? I've been selecting the map when I wanted to like put a gun away, but I don't know how to do it now. Guess I can pistol whip everyone. Oh, and I'll just keep this in my hand until someone knocks it out of my hand again. Bring up the inventory and hit down. Doesn't seem like it does anything. Whoop! Ow. Maybe that was how it worked on the console version, but this is clearly they clearly want you to play this with keyboard and mouse. It's okay, this will eventually get knocked out of my hands.
Wir können hier Hilfe gebrauchen.
Hit like that, and I can get more bullets from it. Wow, he put 4 bullets in it. Good man on you. Good job. I think I found a way to cheese this game and its ammo limitations.
Do you have your papers? Nein, not intimidating enough. Show me your papers now, please. Yeah, that's it.
Ah. On the PS2 version, it was left trigger to draw and holster a weapon? Nope. Does nothing here. Okay, if you press start button, it puts it away. You dead? You dead. Whoops. Whoa, no, 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 no! Well, I lived somehow, even though I fell from the same height. Sprained my ankle, it did. So I think we're trying to stop the Nazis from getting something again, right? Because why else would I be fighting them here in Prague? But they want something in China this time. Alright, let's see what we're doing. Platforming across that. But why would I want to do that if the bridge is open? It's okay, Chad. India has very strong ankles.
Der Amerikaner, tötet ihn!
Oh! Ow! Ow! It's my heart. I only got one. Ow! 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 Jesus fuck! What Indiana Jones games is this? This is the Emperor's Tomb. This is on the PS2 originally. Let's go. It's actually not half bad, bro. Even though it's got a lot of crust on it. I could definitely see I would have probably enjoyed this game if I played it back on the PS2. You can feel a lot of Uncharted in it as well. But then again, I mean, of course you're gonna feel a lot of Uncharted in it. But in the gameplay, though, feels like, you know, maybe they played this game, the Naughty Dog devs did. Have I ever played the N64? Then no, I did not play the N64 Indiana Jones game. I've seen it played. Oh, I just killed myself. I saw the chain and I jumped for that, and then I looked up and saw, oh, there was a grapple point there. Have I played Super Star Wars? No. Oh, we get to do all that over again. Oh, it's Harrison Ford from the top rope. Ow. Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, oh. You're like a siphon filter in me. You're rolling around like that. Did not go well, chat.
Der Amerikaner, tötet ihn!
Oh, he dodged. Oh. That rolled away. There's a lot of goofy animation, but it sort of kind of works. Please play this next stream. I don't know. I might play it, off and on or something like that. I don't want to. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. You're alive. I'm coming down off the top rope for you. No one gets away from Indy. Oh. This is like watching a weird WWE game. You go. Man, I should... Well, I'm clearly not doing as well this run. I had so much more ammo because I was letting them reload guns for me. He plumb broke him in half, I swear to God. Well, he disappeared from reality from wherever my top rope move did to him. And he needs a break. He needs a water. It's a good sip. There's more than water in that. Wait, am I going to come across the same, like, weird health fountains in Prague as I did in, in East
You
Asia?
have your papers. Der Amerikaner tötet ihn. Nein, nein, not intimidating enough.
This time, let's grab the chain properly. Ever get shot, just drink some water? Hey, I can think of a game where it was even weirder. There was another PS2 game, The Getaway, where you healed everything by leaning against the wall. Oh, no, 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 Dr. Jones, you don't swing there. How do I get you to jump off this thing? There we go. Actually, let's go get this item over here. I wonder if there's like stealth attacks you can take someone down instantly with. Oh. He's like, oh, you. Oops. Ow. Is this the next game I'm sending? No. It is not. I literally played this tonight because I finished Doom Eternal a little too early, and I didn't want to end the stream after just 40 minutes. So I played something I already had downloaded, and this was it. And so far, it's actually kind of worked. People seem like they're enjoying it for the most part, even though it is a weird game to be playing. But sometimes it's fun to play something old and janky. Break the box in the back of the truck. I was planning to. Just wanted to kill that guy too. Game's combat. Well, it's for its time. It's definitely janky there too, but it's fun to watch because it's usually a glorious mess. All right, this time we gotta make sure we don't kill ourselves. Just like that. Oh, now we got ammo. Out of curiosity, are you gonna play the Nier remake? Yes, I'll be playing that. Kind of interested actually to see how what the context I was missing out on sometimes from Automata. However, I'm not looking forward to playing it 3 times in a row, probably, though. Which I'm guessing is what you gotta do. You use your birthday wish for the next 5 years, do you think we could get Final Fantasy IX Remake? I wish it were that easy, but it would have already happened because I've also been wishing for that. They improved the combat and added some quality of life changes. I'm aware that they've actually made this one into a good game. The first one was like heavily criticized for like bad gameplay. But I'm more interested in the plot anyways. However, I'm not really a fan of playing through the game 3 times. I could have done without that. Or at least the second playthrough, where it's basically the same thing as the first, only like a few slight changes. Oh, this Prague castle has the same water fountains as that ancient temple I was just in. No, you'll never send them, but would you ever stream Final Fantasy Tactics games? It's something I may do at some point. Isn't there? There's like a new game coming out that looks very similar to Final Fantasy Tactics from Square. That might be worth a look.
Not too much more of this, I hope.
Near Repticland has 4 endings. Only 4?
Just keep your eyes open.
You have to play the game 3 times though. Is what I know that's. I know you can do that in Near Replicant. I mean, the original Near game.
Riding club, he promised me.
Who am I overhearing talking? I'm just interested in hearing the explanation for that girl who runs around in sexy lingerie. That's all I want to know the truth of.
That's not gonna work.
Fellow Tactics fan, I'd love to see you commentary on them. Like I said, I really love Final Fantasy Tactics, so it could happen at some point. I still want to promise something, I might not get to it for a long time.
Der Amerikaner tötet ihn!
Ow. Yeah, fuck that table. Random kick the table. That's what I wanted to do. Tactics Advance is... I never played the Advanced one, I only played the original. Bad translation and all. Oops, no, Andy, wait, no, stop the shimmy. Did I like Final Fantasy Tactics? I did. I was surprised too, because I didn't think I would like it. Whoop. Wasn't there an Indiana Jones Wii game? I think there was, yeah. I don't know if it's any good though. Only a penitent man. This is really the same trap, only not as fast. Penitent man kneels. Actually, we can do exactly that. Your penitent man may pass. Penitent man may pass. A penitent man kneels! Whoops, I actually paused. Penitent man also pauses, alright? Only ever played the original on the PSP, and it was so dark, and you couldn't tell me, well, was that from the game, or just those handhelds always being kind of dark then? You're clipping that guy, I recommend it too. The penitent man's gonna have to kneel again. Penitent kneels! Ow! Didn't kneel. Wasn't penitent enough. Okay, that's just a lazy trap. Uh-oh, that was a bit of a surprise. Okay. We're basically in a meat grinder.
Times like this, I realize I should have kept that teaching job.
So do the cleaning ladies here have to like get through this? I feel bad for this saw, it doesn't even come out all the way. Like that, I'm gonna get you. What? What? Game's color scheme was a PS2. They can only do so much with, they only had so many colors to work with. You do too much vibrancy and you probably tank your frame rate. Also, they probably didn't have a good art direction.
Wir können hier Hilfe gebrauchen.
I almost understood what that last word meant. Oh.
That's not gonna work.
Final Fantasy 12 was a PS2 game? Yeah, but it's also an RPG. Alright. You didn't have all these physics systems you needed to knock in this game. Oh, thank you. I was locked in there for hours. Let's give him some good old American bullets.
Wir können hier Hilfe gebrauchen.
I kind of like punching a lot more than I do anything else. Shooting's like, eh, it is what it is, but, you know, punching's where the game, really shines. Isn't Ashley 18 in Resident Evil 4? She acts like she's 14. But for the actual canon, they're like, oh, she's overage, just so she can want to fuck Leon at the end. And not have it be super creepy. And also be hit on by the, the Spanish guy. Oh, you see, the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics. I really wonder how they're going to do that part of the game when they remake that. Just having, the president's daughter be there and getting, being hit on by, weird Spanish guy. See, that line has to be in it, though. You have to have the ballistics line. It doesn't work otherwise. Uh-oh. Do I have to jump and grab this? That can't be. I don't trust the PS2 platformer to, like, do that. Might have to, like, jump and, like, grab it. I don't know. I don't know if I trust it. Do we give back? Do you think we used to do some overtime? I mean, you think she was actually talking about sex there, but she's actually like, I need to go shopping. I need protection for that, too. You play Resident Evil 4 twice, so Lewis can hit on Ashley when she's in the full suit of armor, huh? Ballistics. I've never heard anyone call boobs ballistics before. Does that happen often? Like, oh, nice ballistics. They probably wouldn't know what you're talking about. Like, what? Okay. Alright, I guess we're going to make a leap of faith here. I mean, that is also in the movie, right? To make a leap of faith. Oh, okay. I don't like doing that in a PS2 game. I really don't.
That's not gonna work.
I've never even heard... Who would... Let me tell you something, Chad. Don't call ladies boobs missiles or anything weird. Just don't. Do yourself a favor. Okay, what did that do? Oh, it's something over there. Everything in plural in the right tone can mean boobs. But, I was about to argue against that, but then I thought about it like, yeah, you do have a point. I see the president has equipped his daughter with .45 caliber ballist. Maybe if you get really specific about it, it gets even weirder when you think about it. You can't be too specific when you're, doing that line, I guess. It tells me I shouldn't try that. Hooters? You know, I've heard the new meme, though, is goth Denny's. We'll never make a goth Denny's, and then you have some image of some goth waitress. Oh, actually, didn't want to grab that, but okay. Take it. Maybe I'm supposed to come up here. Oh, hello, gentlemen.
Der Amerikaner, tötet ihn!
Jesus, Andy. Whoops. Yeah, here's his attack animation. He's gonna shimmy. Oh, you missed, pal. Oh, that's pure entertainment. And he punches like Sagat? I mean, the Street Fighter character. Let this game be like Valhalla, never ending. Oh, okay, no game needs to go that long. Especially Valhalla. But it does, I mean, the levels in it feel awfully long for a PS2 game, too. That first level took me an hour to get through. Oh, wait, it's his dad who hated rats, right? Did this thing flood the room? Why is... Okay, whatever, that makes sense. Yeah, Andy hated snakes. His father hated rats. Good morning, Dartigan. This is not Doom Eternal. Yeah, you're the, what, 9th person who's made that joke? Congrats. Yeah, I played Doom earlier and I finished it, so we switched to something else. Oops. You hate insects? Resident Evil 7 had to be in your fucking Louisiana swamp. Have you fought the boss, you know, based around them yet? Okay, something tells me this is not how you get up there. Now he can grab it. What? Where am I trying to... I guess I'm trying to get up there. How did you survive growing up in a swamp? I didn't. I grew up next to an illegal garbage dump. Different sort of fun we had. I don't need to go that way, so I don't think I need to worry about that one. So I guess we just need these two done. I grew up in essentially Washington. Well, I wasn't speaking figuratively. I literally grew up a good couple of years of my childhood were spent living next to an illegal garbage dump in a you know, worn out, you know, busted ass trailer. That was full of roaches. I had some interesting experiences. Who puts the lever up here when you're designing the castle? Oh! I didn't mean to jump that. I meant to grab the chain because I thought I could. And then I killed Indy instead. Where? I think I'm back at the beginning of the level. I don't think we're ready to continue on if that's the case. Yeah. We have a lot to get back through again. And it's almost quitting time anyways. I actually played this a lot longer than I anticipated. I think we'll call it there, chat. That one just killed my momentum. These older games, and they're like, we will only give you a checkpoint once you beat the level. That good. It's just entertaining. Like I said, I don't plan to like play it a lot. I don't know if I'll get through it or not. It really depends on if people keep asking me for more of it. Also, musical. Thank you for the 200 bits. Tonight was mainly about finishing Doom, which we did, you know, a little earlier. But yeah, we're done for the night, chat. I want to thank you for being here, though. Hopefully you found something enjoyable in this weird-ass, you know, old game. I might be streaming again tomorrow. I'd like to do one more stream before I start on editing the video together. So check back and see whenever, if I'm playing tomorrow, I guess. And to do that, I recommend you hit the follow button. And also, you can join the Discord. There's a link to it already in chat. Why does Indy sound like he has asthma and heart disease? Because they didn't spend a lot of money on the voice actor. I'm not gonna make a joke there. That's just the straight up issue. The straight truth to you from my mouth. Also, thank you for any bits, subs, or gift subs tonight. And thank you to the mod team. Chat, it's been great. Hope you enjoyed yourselves for a little while at least. Hopefully you have a good night's sleep too. But I'm gonna call it. I'll see you next time. Good night, everyone. Hopefully this game gives me a checkpoint here. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air at this point in time. Whatever. I'll see you all later.